truth beneath the pale moonlight. News chat buzzes, echoes down the line. Politics and lies served with a twist of lime. Social topics burn, a wildfire untamed. Names and faces lost in the devil's game. Oh, can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong. Oh, can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong. The papers fly like shadows in the night. Every story's spun to feed the fear and fright. Divided hearts and minds, the cycle never ends. Another chapter written by the devil's hand. The microphone crackles, the audience is blind, dancing to the tune of a crooked design. Social threads unravel, the fabric starts to tear, but no one seems to notice, no one seems to care. Oh, can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong. Can you hear the headline scream? A broken world inside his dream. The devil's talking, don't you listen too long. His words are poison, his voice is strong.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Devil's Latest Issue podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Vegas. I'm joined as always by my wonderful co-host, Mr. Futman T.
Good evening, good morning, and God knows where we are now.
Happy Halloween or some shit, I don't know. We are also joined by our ever regular occurring co-host in the background while I struggle to open a fucking bottle of Pepsi. It's the good one himself. It's Echo.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, germs, all the other things in between.
And also joining us from the bottomless pits of hell itself, it's my own self-loathing. Hi there. Wow. Yeah, fucking good to have you here, self-loathing. And
We've been rescheduled that dinner for several weeks now.
huh?
We've been rescheduled that self-loathing dinner for several weeks. We haven't got around to doing
I
it.
have. Ouch. That's the thing is, we've started the episode here in the middle of my dinner date with myself, you know, and I couldn't reschedule that again. So
What are you, what are you, the Grinch?
In a great many ways, yes. For you see, I have a confession to make.
You've solved world hunger, and I've told no.
Even worse, and even worse, even more damning confession to share with you
What?
all today. I genuinely hate Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, unironic. Do you want to hear my genuine reason why I genuinely?
It's gonna
fucking
be
hate
something.
Christmas?
It's gonna be something stupid, isn't it?
No. I genuinely have a legitimate reason to hate Christmas.
All right.
Right. At Christmas time, right? I'm always worried about winning Christmas.
What do you mean?
Like with everyone, right? I hate it when you probably had this before, Echo, right? We're like, it's Christmas, right? And you got like a buddy, we're like, you know them pretty well, but also like your ass is on a budget.
Yeah.
So like you try and get them something that's like kind of cool and kind of nice, but like you get the cheap version. And then that asshole turns around and like gets you something really fucking expensive. So it's like, well, I've just lost Christmas against this dickhead. He's outdone me.
Yeah. Okay.
So because I'm always stressing about that, like for all of the month of fucking December, I genuinely am incapable of enjoying Christmas because I'm worrying about someone like spending more money on me than I did on them. You know, or getting me some like a gift that's more thoughtful than what I got. Them.
I've just remembered.
Like, have you ever been made to look like an absolute cunt? Where like you got someone a Christmas card and they bought you something genuinely heartfelt. Yeah, it's like I'm so shit scared of that, so I'm incapable of enjoying.
I've actually never had that happen, but thank you for reminding me that I need that. My little brother's birthday is at the end of this month, and I need to get him something.
You know, like
my little brother's not that hard to shop for. I just get him something Godzilla themed, and he'll be happy.
See, this is why when I buy Christmas presents for my family, I vet them through the wives.
see, most of my friends are single, so like, I got 4 whole friends that are in relationships. 2 of them come on this show. One of them is in a gay relationship that he's been in for 4 fucking years. And the other one is complicated. By which I mean I've never met their partners. And yes, partners is correct. There's multiple. He has a goddamn harem and we all hate him for it.
Oh, which one?
Huh?
It's not Echo, it's not Soda, that one.
Correct. You know I have other friends than Echo, Soda, and Azzy, right?
You said appeared on the show. I'm trying to think who appeared on the show.
No, like two. So I have 4 friends that are in relationships. 2 come on the show. One is in a gay relationship they've been in for 4 fucking years, and the other one has a harem. Like out of the 4, not out of the 2.
Fair enough.
I was listening to 4, not the depictions of the 2.
Anyway, do a quick check the news. It's some good news once.
Oh.
Yep, Trump's announced a new resort being built just outside Syria. Apparently
In Iran.
Apparently a massive complex, really boosts up the local economies. Demolition's already underway to clear the ground ready for the new structure being built. The two would go cry about it, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So did they get fucking Iran Delph the Wise then, did they, or?
They're up to 10 so far. At the
Or
moment,
Iranian leaders.
yeah, at the moment, the son of the original one is the big one. He's going to take up the mantle.
I mean, from what I've heard, nobody really wants to anymore because
Yeah, he was shot. But it's currently
So someone did in fact get Iran Delph the Wise, that's what I'm hearing.
yes.
yeah.
Cool. That's a shame. He seems like a decent guy.
So currently, Trump's basically demanding the unconditional complete surrender of Iran
Hmm.
to the American government. And Trump basically said that they can't have any leaders unless he decides they're a good enough leader.
Hmm.
At the moment.
Pretty sure that's illegal, but okay.
It's very much illegal, but there's the UN's got no teeth in it.
Yeah, and Trump doesn't give a fuck anymore because he's lost his goddamn mind.
I do know that they're like one of the very few what's the word? Kills with a torpedo was made. I think
Yes.
yesterday or the day before. It's like one of the few ones that have happened since like World War II. So.
Only one since World War II.
Oh really?
Yeah, the first submarine kill since World War II.
Huh.
Trump waits the war in Iran.
Why?
15 out of 10. Why what?
Like A, why did it take that long for a submarine kill to happen? And B, why was there a submarine kill in the first place? What the fuck happened?
Because
Iran's
there was
not near the water.
because
There was
America
there was an Iranian ship coming back from Sri Lanka that was going back into Iranian waters, and there was there just so happened to be an American submarine there. And just
no
the,
Trump sent it there. Technically, Trump broke the law, basically.
But Iran's nowhere near the water.
Iran has a navy. It doesn't need the water.
yeah, Iran it had a navy.
But Iran's in the desert.
Iran's not in the desert.
Yeah, it is.
Iran has a
Iran has a port and it actually has a naval base.
yeah.
Fuck off. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. I mean, I believe all 11 ships in the navy are now coral reefs.
No, there's one left.
It's not going to be left for long.
Like, next you're gonna try and tell me that Georgia's got a train station in it. Like,
Which Georgia?
the country.
They did.
No, they didn't. That shithole of a country can't afford fucking infrastructure. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, they didn't build it. It's a whole road from the Victorian period.
Right, those guys can't afford infrastructure. That's not there. That's communist propaganda.
Well,
It's
true.
just a lie.
It's true. They keep spending all the money on stones.
All right. Like next you're gonna try and tell me that like there is actually safe drinking water in Africa, and the Oxfam adverts are just like a big scam or something. Like fucking lie to me, you fucking. I must think I was born yesterday or something.
Word.
Can't a scam, yes, I'll admit that.
Scotty, you were born. Scotty, I hate to tell you this, you were born yesterday. You're a clone. You're like the 11th clone of the original Scotty. The original Scotty had the 10th clone had a heart attack yesterday, and we just now got you out of the cloning tube.
So you're telling me y'all motherfuckers have the technology to clone me every time I die, and y'all still ain't gotten your shit together enough to use your genetic fucking science to fix my fucking knees?
Exactly. We
Selfish bastards.
We want you to suffer.
You know,
Fucking selfish bastards.
You know, stop the clones
Have
going
I-
out. Stop the clones going out like revolting. They all have to have defect.
I've got a good bloody mind to clone and kill all the parodies for it.
I have to find the clone facility first.
Fucking cloning me without giving me decent knees with your genetic material. How fucking dare you?
What was it? Apparently, Trump's apparently said some racial slurs about Churchill. I can't imagine that went down well.
I didn't know there were racial slurs for white dudes other than cracker, and we all know that Trump's not fucking street enough to call a motherfucker a cracker.
Moon meal cricket is the common one nowadays.
So what was it?
I don't think Trump could spell moon mayo cricket.
Moon mayo. I've heard of moon cricket, but not moon mayo cricket.
Yeah, that's a new one the blacks are taking for the whites. They've also got you got moon cricket, mail boy.
Mail boy. Okay, I like mail boy. I kind of like that one actually.
Yeah. Fake Gorilla was another one I covered up recently.
Ooh. I don't like that one. Oh no.
Fake gorilla.
Someone tries to act Black African, but actually is a white person.
Huh.
Oh, right, okay, right. Now I thought it was like they were trying to be racist on the whites, but accidentally was racist to the blacks. Kind of like I thought someone just really was bad at being racist, but no, I see now.
But yeah,
I get it.
it's pretty true. Like, for a white person, like say like a white rapper trying to act black, or a black person acting too white. It's used for both.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
Like, you got Cricket, Cracker, Limey, Salt Bake.
Hang on, limey means white now?
Limey's always mean white.
No, where I'm fucking from, it's not.
Yeah, it originally started still for the British, but
No, where I'm from, it didn't.
it's not.
No, where I'm from, that's what we call Romany gypsies. That's one of our gypsy slurs. Where I'm from is a limey.
No, Limey's
Right.
traditionally Limey was referred to bodycoddy Royal Marine from like the
Maybe.
1710s.
Even where I'm from, mate, that's a gypsy is a limey. Hey, where I'm from, we got limey pikey bastards and everything, mate.
Yeah, the Twitch has updated its racial slur policy recently.
I'm assuming to include all, pretty much everything we've said in the last, fucking 15 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Would get
Sounds
a,
about
would
right.
get a shot.
I got Twitch on.
Hello, Twitch moderation team.
Hello, Twitch moderation team. Yes, I did say that racial slur, but it was not directed at that racial minority.
Yes, we're saying them contextually, so haha, you
Yeah.
can't do anything about it. Cry about it.
I mean, the day we actually stream on Twitch, I think I did give up, to be honest.
Yeah, to be fair. You know.
I'd rather stream on Kick or Rumble at this point.
Fuck that. I'd rather move to Facebook Live.
Oh, God.
Fuck it. If we're gonna give up, we might as well give the fuck up. You know.
God.
What?
God, the view. Jesus Christ. I do know, we're still pissed off that fact that she's on the Epstein files. I do love it. Because
Nah, you know, I don't care actually. I don't even want to know actually thinking about it.
well, why is the file for?
Yeah, because hear me out when I say, you know, I feel like it's not for the same reasons as fucking Diddy was in the Epstein files, you know? Because
Right, problem with the Epstein files, right, as a whole, is Epstein's business was pretty much a fixer for large companies and celebrities.
effectively, yeah.
Right, so his job was basically, you know, I want movie tickets to a certain movie. You'd call Epstein up trying to get your hands on those rare tickets or this specific vintage car type shit, or drugs,
Yeah.
or underage prostitutes, or a whole island of a sex dungeon.
Yes. You know, and that's the thing. Is usually when people are like, "Oh, so and so's in the Epstein files." It's yeah, for the reasons we're all talking about. So,
Yeah.
motherfuckers don't normally get brought up in the Epstein files, or it don't usually get brought up that your name's in the Epstein files unless yeah, you diddled a kid,
Yeah.
or you murdered a woman. You know, so it's why fuck Whoopi getting mentioned then?
Well, why?
Because I know Whoopi Goldberg didn't murder a bitch. So
From context I've seen, because I haven't actually found the paper that was directly mentioned in, is essentially that she took a flight on the Lolita Express, visited the island for 2 days while she's doing a layover to go to do another film shoot.
Huh.
Because she couldn't find a suitable hotel. Whether this was
to be fair,
during one of the sex parties or not, no one knows. That's just the context we kind of have.
Yeah.
What's important about the
I mean that doesn't mean she did out.
True, but what's important about the context is what we've been saying for the past 6 months that anyone who's mentioned in the Epstein files of ever visited the island should be put in prison immediately.
I mean, I'd still agree with that. Yeah, Like,
Yeah.
if your name's in there, you should be put in prison until we get it sorted the fuck out of what you did and didn't do.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah, like look. All I'm saying is like, see if like a working class pedophile ring got fucking busted. You know, every motherfucker like that was related to that in any way, shape, or form is going in jail for at least 24 hours.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like just because they've all got money, don't mean they shouldn't also be put in jail for a little bit while we figure out what they did and
Well,
didn't
that's
do.
the thing. She's now backpedaling on her statement, saying, "Well, no, should we investigate and thoroughly find the context of why they're found in the first place? Shouldn't automatically assume they've done something bad." Well, the past 6 months, that's all she's been seeing.
Oh, listen, don't get me wrong. Like I'm probably like if your name's in there, I'm probably gonna assume you done did something.
Yeah.
But also, I know Whoopi Goldberg like I know she didn't murder a woman. Whoopi Goldberg ain't hood like that. So either Whoopi Goldberg didn't actually do anything, or Whoopi Goldberg done diddled some kids. That's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Really? Because like I'm not saying Whoopi Goldberg would. I'm just saying like, you know what weird shit's happened at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's
fair?
fair. Yeah.
You know, like Rolf Harris happened. You know, like fucking. You know, there's been weird pedophiles out there. To be fair, like. You know, I'm sorry, but if you come over here try to tell me you saw Rolf Harris coming, I'm going to punch you in your face for being a lying sack of shit. No, you didn't. Nobody saw that coming. You know, so like, you know, much like how no one saw it coming that I was going to accidentally be right about the made-up theory I made that Michael Jackson was never a pedophile and was actually an undercover informant.
Wait,
Turns
was
out
he?
that's true, actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that came
Huh.
out in the most recent set of Epstein file releases, actually.
Oh.
Turns out Michael Jackson was genuinely spying on Epstein for the FBI the entire time.
Yeah, he's.
Um,
There's one of those
Yeah.
stories with probably Michael Jackson, right? I've always said this. Is do I believe he actually touched any kids? Probably not. Right? The biggest problem you have with him is there's documented case of his mental state being very unstable because of the abuse he suffered at his father's hands of his father.
oh yeah, like man
Yeah.
was fucking dead.
Right? Another thing my dad said was is like if Michael Jackson touched kids and he locked away in the prison cell and the keys thrown away. If he had,
Yeah.
he still needed to put somewhere for his own safety.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, that man should have had a lot more supervision.
You know, they say when his doors first born, he hanged out a window of a 5-story balcony by his armpits. You know,
Yeah, which you know, now look, hear me out. When it comes to the infamous like Blanket Jackson dangling incident, I was on Michael's side with that incident. Like I'm not saying he was right to do it. I'm saying I understand why he did what he did. That like he wasn't trying to hurt the kid. He was trying to show off. He was a first-time dad with like silly money and was a celebrity. Like, listen, if I was Michael Jackson famous and my first kid was born, I'd have dangled that bitch out of the hospital window. Never mind my house. I'd have been showing off to every motherfucker. Like, look, I made this. You know, so like fair enough to the guy. You know, I'm not saying it was a good idea. I'm not defending the dangling. I'm just saying I understand why he dangled the baby. Like I would have done the same thing. I would have been very excited too. Like, to be fair.
we're still sending the Dragon over to Cyprus and the Middle Eastern areas to back up the RAF base there. At the moment, we're also sending over quite a few Typhoons, about 35 Typhoon fighters over.
Is that the RAF base that got hit earlier this week?
Yes,
Is the one in
Yeah,
Cyprus?
Right,
I'd heard yesterday like one of our RAF bases got struck somewhere.
Cyprus and Qatar they almost got killed by drones. Cyprus could get hit by a drone, but wasn't any major damage. But the government's sending the Dragon over there in case Iran tries again. And then,
Here's my question.
yeah,
How the fuck did they manage to get drones all the way from Iran to Cyprus without anyone fucking noticing?
because
Like, how did those not get shot the fuck down?
they are now. Basically, that's what the British RAF base is doing at the moment. Is basically running operations shoot down any drones that come across that's been moving. But
They weren't already doing that? Why?
Because in recent months, the Iranians upgraded their drones to the I don't know how it was, but basically the semi-solar powered now, so they have an extended range, which we thought they didn't have at the time.
Still! Like, we're in the age of drone warfare. Using drones for warfare is the standard now. Why was it not standard procedure at all RAF bases to be ready for that?
It just works.
Like what the fuck? What are our military personnel fucking doing?
From what I can read the report, basically, because Starmer's clearly said on TV a lot of times saying, we're not going to be involved in this warfare. It's America is doing this by itself. Israel, we're not getting involved. They thought Iran wouldn't attack. You know, Iran's been striking at everybody at random at this point in time.
Yeah. Because, you know, America took out its its leadership. Meaning there's going to be a lot of factionalism happening. Because no one's in fucking direct charge. Because there's going to be arguments over who should be and who shouldn't be. And even if they do come to an agreement at this point because of the fucking circumstances, still going to be factions that disagree with that shit. So this it's almost like we've seen this happen 1,000,000 times in history. It's almost like we've seen this exact thing happen in the Middle East 14 times in my lifetime, where a fucking Middle Eastern leader dies, and there's a massive amount of factionalism and fucking infighting, which leads to fucking different factions and different groups doing different shit randomly, making the country itself look like it's lost its goddamn mind. It's almost like we did the same thing to Syria.
What's that though? Currently, Israel's counting on bombing Lebanon as well.
Why? What did Lebanon do?
I don't know. Lebanon's technically a democratic state at the moment.
It's
Like,
because
Lebanon's just been vibing for fucking 40 years. What did they do this time?
Well,
it
Why
honestly
are they
just
getting
feels
shot
like
again?
it honestly just feels like Iran's thrashing around like a fucking toddler having
no,
a
Israel
fit. It's just kind of.
Lebanon.
It's Israel that's blowing up Lebanon. What the fuck?
Oh wait,
why?
hold on. Why did Israel hit Lebanon? What?
I mean, in fairness, Israel's wanted Lebanon for the best part of fucking 300 years, but still.
Yeah, Israel's basically striking at any country that's slightly Muslim at this point.
Lebanon is fucking Muslim.
I don't think it's slightly Muslim. It's hitting anyone that's got a slightly Muslim population at this point.
Like, what? Lebanon's majority Catholic. What the fuck is wrong with these? Does Israel want the Pope to fucking come over for fucking, like, Crusade 2 electric fucking boogaloo? Fucking, Jesus fucking God.
To be honest, Vatican City biting the bit to retake Jerusalem as a holy city. I've been for a few years now.
And here's the thing, and I never thought I'd fucking sit here and say this. I wouldn't blame them at this point. A neutral party needs to get fucking in there and just sort this shit out, right? Somebody that's neither Muslim nor Jewish needs to fucking go in there, slap everyone over the fucking jaw and get them to fucking behave, right? If yous can't fucking share it, nobody has it. Fuck yous. Yous either play nice or we're turning this fucking city around and there'll be no fucking religious ice cream for no bastard.
Now,
Right? I will personally move your religion cubes. I'll do it. I'll come and move your religion cubes. You fucking pricks. I'll move your fucking religion cube and your fucking prayer wall or whatever the fuck it is. I'll move your religious shit and I'll put it somewhere else in the desert and then I won't tell you where it is. And I'll make you go find your religious shit in the middle of the goddamn desert and build new cities around them. Now, I'll fucking do it if you motherfuckers don't start fucking playing nice.
Now, Reform UK is trying to block Dragon actually being deployed to Cyprus.
Why? Our ship was attacked. We need something there to defend the ship that got attacked.
Well, that's what she was saying. The ship needs to be stayed by the UK waters to protect the UK itself.
But we're nowhere near fucking Iran! Iran can't hit our mainland! And we have enough shit already on hand to deal with any nearby threats like the Russians! It's almost like Reform UK forgets that we have like fucking 40 goddamn submarines!
No. They're just not against Iran. Against the boats going across the channel.
What the fuck's the dragon gonna do about that? What's the dragon gonna do about the fucking Lilos fucking skimming across from France at 2 in the goddamn morning?
I've no.
Lilos don't appear on fucking radar. They're made of fucking rubber and tarpaulin.
Essentially, from what I understand from Reform, they basically want the Dragon, the Defiant, the Norfolk, and Suffolk patrolling the channel 24 hours a day.
Oh,
And
for
basically,
fuck's sake.
either turn about any boats or destroy any boats coming towards UK waters without a legitimate reason.
Fuck. Just fuck off. They were doing so well. They almost had a point. And they go, I swear to God, it happens every fucking time in this fucking country. Every time some fucking group comes along where it's like, okay, you're out of line, but you're making some good points, and you start to go, okay, maybe I can support these guys for the greater good, and then they turn around and say some just retard shit.
Oh, you want retard shit? Here you go.
Oh boy.
The Minister of Law, Limey, has said,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
yeah,
I already hate this.
that any migrant coming into the UK who's committed a crime will be automatically kicked out of government housing.
Mm-hmm.
Not go to prison, not get deported, just kicked out of government
Just
housing.
made homeless.
Yeah, okay. What the fuck?
So his proposal is to take criminals, you know, and rather than support them, you know, and help them turn their life around, put them into an economic situation where they're more likely to have to return to a life of fucking crime.
This was in report of the 3 new rapists that have been arrested in that one of those hotel things again.
I give up.
And it basically,
I
is,
give
what are you
up.
going to do about them? Are you going to prison them and deport them, or what? Well, there might be, if they're found guilty of being imprisoned, but we might just say but they will no longer have access to government funded facilities. So potentially they're going to try and try these people by like, basically bail them out and just throw them on the streets.
Huh. Because that won't backfire at all.
Well, let's be honest, Limey's backfired everything. He's releasing prisoners left and right. Fucking, so it's on brand for him at the moment.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
I give up. I give the fuck up. Getting too old for this shit.
Not that old yet.
I'm getting too old for this fucking shit, man. Just once before I turn fucking 30, can we just have a government that knows what the fuck they're doing?
You're asking too much, Sonny. The best you'll get is a Klondike bar.
Like, please, can I just... Like, what happened to the governments past where they just knew what the fuck they were doing?
I mean,
Like,
Keir Starmer has
please, like, when does my generation get our Churchill? When?
Well, Keir Starmer
When do we get our Churchill?
has grown at least one vertebrae and he's fine. Because he stated that the RAF in the Middle East is now going to spend their time shooting down drones. And if another one hits one of the bases in that area, then he will commence bombing runs on Iran himself. Even though currently Israel and USA are basically doing 24-hour bombing runs at the moment. At this point in time. Now, a little bit, America is somewhat targeting their bombing runs. Where Israel is opting for the blanket bombing approach, where if a target, let's bomb everything within a 5 square mile radius of the damn thing. At the moment.
Iran also managed to misfire a missile so badly it nailed a school.
Yes, that's been confirmed. One of the only Iranian ministers said it misfired.
I believe you
This is
said.
the
I believe
thing.
you said on Wednesdays, Fat Mitty, that it ran out of fuel, right?
Yeah, powder fuel.
This is the thing, right? Is like normally I hear like it was a misfire like excuse, right? I call horse shit, right? But also when it's a country that's had like pretty much all of its major fucking like political powers just fucking murdered randomly. Like you know what? I have a bit more belief there of like, yeah, no one knows what the fuck's going on internally. So yeah, there was probably some miscommunication went down because who the fuck's in charge?
No, Scotty, it wasn't even a misfire. The missile just ran out of fuel.
Yeah,
And-
like I still believe them though. Of like, yeah, to be fair, like after military's been fucked, 90% of their fucking politicians have been fucked.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's probably going to be some breakdowns in communication. That's going to lead to some fuck ups. Like, oh right, okay, we need to target like this thing with this missile. You know, like half the fucking military dudes are fucking dead because like bombing runs all the goddamn time with surgical strikes once in a blue fucking moon. Like you're gonna be left with the fucking intern dickhead who's not fired a missile before in his goddamn life. Like having a guess at how to fucking put the fuel in there. He's gonna fuck it up. You're gonna hit the wrong shit once in a while. I actually believe them for a change.
I do believe like, the missile they're using is like Cold War era tech. They're trying to use, and like I say, it's not even the Cold War era Russian missiles aren't very good to begin with when they were built brand new.
Yeah,
they're meant to like
and they get
best part of 40 years, 50 years, out of service.
yeah, and again, they're not great when like they're in pristine condition with dudes that know how to fucking use them.
Yeah.
When half your military's been wiped the fuck out, like you're gonna be left with a bunch of fucking rookies.
Now,
They're gonna struggle.
the reason why some people don't believe it was misfire was intentional aim was it was a school full of women. It was an old girls' school. That was it.
Like, still, I still believe them. Like, it makes fucking sense. Like, it just checks the fuck out at this point.
Yeah. Now, the US defense minister, that twat, although Trump says he expects this to be over with in about 6 weeks, and that, the American defense minister basically turned around and said, well, we've got enough ammunition to last this till September before we make any real dent in our stockpiles.
Sorry, the defense minister. I think you mean the minister of war.
Yeah, that.
Hexef's been called that for over a year now.
Yeah, I'm still old-fashioned,
I still can't believe the fucking. I can't believe not only did they rename that office to the Office of War,
Yeah.
but they put the guy they put in charge of it is an actual alcoholic. Like that's not even hyperbole. Hexef is a self-confessed known alcoholic.
No,
And he is in charge of one of the largest military fucking like just stockpiles on the planet.
It goes a bit beyond alcohol because his favorite drink is apparently Hennessy. That's a bit beyond alcoholism at that point.
Like we got an actual fucking alky running both again one of the largest and most fucking dangerous military stockpiles on the planet. And no one seems to have a problem with this. No one but me seems to be concerned at the idea that there is an alcoholic with access to the everyone dies button. Why is no one else freaked out by that? Why is it only me that doesn't like that? Why aren't more people fucking like concerned about that?
I mean, I'm very concerned because I've seen his policies and it's basically he's adopting the French style of instead of retaliatory strikes, oh yeah, we're going to do a nuclear warning shot.
Yeah, why is no one else concerned by the alcoholic? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make fucking sense. None of this. None of it makes fucking sense. Nothing in this world makes fucking sense anymore.
Also, apparently, the Ministry of War has said that they are now their use of cluster bombs as well in this run.
So we're just gonna openly admit that we're just gonna start doing war crimes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Essentially, yeah, that's what the
Cool.
plan is.
It's not even essentially like straight out. Cluster bombs are outlawed by the Geneva Convention. So we're just going to openly admit we're just going to violate the Geneva Convention, do a quick war crime. We're not going to do it and apologize afterwards. No, we're going to actually just pre-tell everyone, yeah, we're going to do a war crime next Tuesday.
I thought
Okay, planet Earth.
I thought cluster bombs were like a thing that was signed by several countries, but some countries didn't sign it.
No, it's fucking genuinely outlawed by the goddamn Geneva Convention. It has been for over 30 fucking years.
America's excuse is they didn't sign that particular amendment to the Geneva Convention when it was brought in. But they also were there when the fucking thing was wrote and penned it. And the general consensus with the updated Geneva Convention is any country sitting on the Security Council automatically abides by the rules. So, like, the main 5 ones are like France, England, France, UK, America, Russia, and is it Germany this time around? As a permanent member of the Security Council?
It's either Germany or Poland that's currently got the floating seat.
No, Poland's got the floating seat, but the 5 main permanent members.
Oh,
because it's America, France, UK, Russia. I can't remember who the 5th one was.
No, it can't be Germany because, like, fucking, like, the Nazis would have got away with it if it was Germany. It would have been, I think it's Spain. I think it's Spain as the other founder. Because, like, while they weren't, like, actively involved in World War II, they were kind of like an auxiliary support country. They were just kind of, like, giving everyone guns and shit. So, like,
Oh, it's China.
China, yeah, that's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, China, France, Russia, United Kingdom, and United States are the 5 permanent members of the Security Council.
That's them. Yeah. So just this world doesn't make sense anymore. Like this is the thing, right? This is this is probably the closest I'm ever gonna come to like really buying into a conspiracy theory, right?
Yeah.
All right,
But I have a theory.
What?
Right? Hear me out. I genuinely think, right, at this point, right, I genuinely think what's going on, right, is like so you know how boomers just fucking hate everyone younger than them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how like most of our politicians globally now are fucking boomers.
Yeah.
I genuinely think the reason the world is just kind of on fucking fire is because all of the rich boomers that are in charge genuinely just don't want the next generations to have any sense of happiness because they hate us. So we're just trying to get us all killed so they can have the last laugh as the last generation to actually enjoy this fucking planet.
Oh, you want to laugh? The non-permanent members, the ones can rotation this cycle.
Mm.
Right, Bahrain, Colombia, Democratic Republic of Congo.
Honestly, fair picks.
Denmark, Greece, Latvia, Libya, Pakistan, Panama, and Somalia are currently rotation members.
You know what though? Valid. Like, there's no one in that list where like I'm sat there going, really? There's some there where it's like that's odd, but none that are like, really?
Congo.
Even Congo, you know, they make more fucking sense than Russia. They've done less war crimes.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, technically, it's religious crime against the more population because of the war between the Catholics and the Protestants.
Yeah, and they still do less Geneva Convention violations than Russia.
Yeah, because rips are not war
Right?
crime
If you
anymore.
take, like, all I'm saying, right? If you take the Geneva Convention violations Congo has done in its existence as a country, it is less than the Geneva Convention violations Russia's done in the last 2 months. Like, Congo make more fucking sense.
That's part of the reason why people are saying that this Trump strike Iran now is because Russia's got nothing they can send over to help with. They've got no tanks left. The last of their planes have pretty much been grounded for lack of fuel, and they committed parts to maintain them.
Still think of like 800 better ways of dealing with Iran than this.
Oh yeah.
Like, please, just Just put me in charge of any country for like 6 hours. I'll turn this planet around. Just make me like supreme leader of like fuck it. Make me supreme leader of Georgia for 6 hours. I'll fix the planet. I'll get some cunts smacked up the head real quick, please.
It's Supreme Leader Ugga Bugga.
Yeah, what's that little bumfuck nowhere country in fucking like down near Spain? You know the one I'm on about? The one
I don't know.
it's like on the border of like Spain and Italy.
Yeah, and Ganara or something like that.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like a city. So even it's like a village, and it's like its own separate country. Put me in charge of that fucking shithole for 6 hours. I will turn this planet around.
Now, speaking of Spain, the Spanish Prime Minister put
Oh
trade
God, what's that
sanctions
idiot done?
he's put trade sanctions on the US.
Wow. Okay, fuck me. The Spanish Prime Minister's doing better than us. Like Jesus Christ. We're being outdone by the goddamn Spanish.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be outdone by the Spanish?
I might genuinely step into traffic. Like, I fucking... I'm tired, boss.
Trump said
Oh, that's too damn bad.
Trump's ending trade with Spain over NATO spending and base access. Because basically it said that no American forces are going to touch southern Spain. Because Trump's trying to use Article 5 and grant access to any base in Europe that you can use for a strike platform.
Huh.
But he shot first, so
Exactly,
Article
yeah.
5 isn't going to apply. He started this war,
Yeah.
plunged the Middle East into chaos, and now the Empire should put him down, but we won't because we're cowards.
Essentially, yeah. Article 5 doesn't work because America's the aggressor in this one, which Trump can't seem to understand that point.
Thank God fucking damn it. I step into fucking traffic. I swear to fucking God. Like, swear to God, man. Y'all better fucking pray. Pray to God that I don't like win the lottery or something. Like, I swear to God, if I get my hands on 600 goddamn pounds, I am buying a passport. I'm packing a bag with a week's worth of shit. I'm fucking snapping my phone in half. And I'm getting on a plane to Morocco, and no one will find me again. Like I'm just move to a bit of Africa when nothing happens ever, and none of you will ever find me there.
You're
Become one with the looky men of Morocco.
You're just gonna live in a mud hut in fucking Africa for the rest of your days.
Gamer, unironically, I'm gonna set up a tent in the Moroccan sewers and become a looky man.
I mean, I personally would probably go to Thailand rather than Morocco, but there you go.
No, it's within nuclear strike range of important shit. Whereas Morocco, no one's hitting Morocco with anything because there's nothing there. There is men selling knockoff Rolexes. There is nothing of value in that fucking country. That's where I'm going. I am going to Morocco. I am joining the looky men, and I'm going to sell fake Rolexes to tourists. and then I'm going to save up my fake Rolex money, and I'm going to import my American wife over to Morocco, and we're going to run a looky stand in the Moroccan markets in the city of Agadir, and it's going to be amazing. And no one but my wife will find me ever again, except, of course, the tourists I'm selling fake Rolexes to.
And then Africa gets bombed, and the saga starts all over.
We're all gonna die one day. At least I'll die somewhere where I'm not fucking crippled by the weather.
Oh yeah, because like say
It doesn't dip below 22 degrees Celsius in fucking Morocco. I'll be capable of walking.
this one like technically in the UK is springtime, supposedly. And what did I say the first thing I wrote this one? Fucking snow.
It's snow. snow. Which is bizarre because I checked my weather report earlier. It hit a high of 15 degrees today, and it still fucking snowed.
Yes.
I didn't know it was possible to get snow in 15-degree weather heat. But apparently it is here because we live in fucking Narnia. Like, hello, Mr. Tumlin. How's your day going? Oh, off to fucking Tesco, are we? What a wonderful time. You scarf-wearing bitch.
To be fair, if you did see Sarah just walking down the street, you wouldn't bat an eyelid at this point.
Gamer, I swear to God, if I step out my fucking front door tomorrow and I see a sailor walk down the street, I'm jumping in front of a bus. No, that's a lie. I'm not jumping. I'm gonna lie down peacefully in front of the bus and just let it run my fucking head over. And you know what? The bus driver ain't gonna slow down because he's just as done as I am at this point. Like, I hate this planet. I hate this planet. I hate this country. I hate everyone who fucking dares to live upon this fucking speck of dust flinging itself around the goddamn cosmos. Like, what is the goddamn point anymore? Why are we... Eat the rich. Anarchy. Total fucking anarchy. Burn it all down. Down with the governments. Down with the billionaires. Eat the rich. We will use their blood to water our crops to sustain our poor. Fuck it. Anarchy. No laws. No rules. Every man for himself. Abandon ship. Fuck it. Eat the goddamn rich to sustain our poor. Fuck it. Cannibalism is sometimes the answer.
Speaking of the rich, right? You know all those influencers that ran over to Dubai for a better life?
Yeah.
They're all bitchy now because they can't get out of Dubai because the airport's been closed down because of the drone strikes.
Get fucked.
So they're crying on TikTok saying the government needs to come rescue their asses from...
No. This is you made your bed, now lie in it.
The thing is, right, despite the fact that Dubai is a dry country and I like drinking more than the average Scotsman, at this point, like, I'd live there. Like, you know what? Dubai has enough money to survive the nuclear holocaust that we are hurtling towards at record speed. Like, they could build a missile defense system that'll deal with that shit. So, like, I could be talked into moving there, actually, at this point.
That's the thing, though. That's the funny thing. It's the wall city Dubai's plan on building. Right? That just giant wall of big mirrors.
The Death Laser 9000, yeah. You know, fucking...
Yes, that particular that one. Well, that's designed to be apocalypse proof, apparently. Because part of the construction design is going to be specialized crystal glass with lead to survive radiation and nuclear blasting.
Okay, so the Camel fucking Cremator 9000 is going to be radiation proof. Cool. That'll help. It's going to help a lot with cremating the fucking camels.
Radiation proof. And in theory, as long as the bomb doesn't directly impact it, and it can survive a nuclear blast if the blast is dropped somewhere about 500 meters away. The city should withstand the blast. That's what they're aiming for.
Okay, Dubai. No, fuck it. If anyone's got the money to make that work, it's fucking Dubai. Those guys can afford to do that anyway. Like, fair enough to them.
I've seen some of the revised plans for it. But rather going to dig down about 120 meters under the city, and they're going to set up like an underground hydroponic system so the city could technically be completely self-sustaining.
Again, if anyone's got the budget for it, it's fucking Dubai. Like, those guys, they've got the budget to make it work.
It'll be interesting if they manage to get it to work.
I
don't think the death laser parts will be a problem.
Like, fuck it. Like, I fucking swear to God, man. Like, could this fucking can this planet just be fucking normal for like 5 minutes? Like, can we just have like a month when nothing fucking batshit goes down? Like, please. Like, I'm old and I'm tired, boss. Like, please, can we just have a week where the news is nothing but so this puppy just gave birth? Like, can we have a month where just the news is nothing but puppies and kittens and rainbows? That would be so nice. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
Yeah, but
Like-
I know you were dreaming then, wouldn't you?
Like, do you know what's a lovely piece of news I heard recently? Do you know what Amsterdam's doing?
What?
Right, Amsterdam's putting a bunch of like little staircases in their canals.
Oh,
They're
for
putting little
cats.
staircases in the canals for the cats because the cats keep falling in the canals. So can I just have a month where that's the news? It's just shit like that. No one does anything like evil or wrong or mean or bad. It's just countries doing really nice little things for cute animals. Can that just be the news for a month? Just for 1 month, could that just be the
Oh, if you want
news?
to know that,
Please.
Red Bull's accused Ferrari of cheating again in the F1.
No, for fuck's sake.
Apparently, they're accusing the Ferrari team of putting jet engines on the cars.
No, I've heard about this one. Red Bull. Red Bull are right in the sense of like, yeah, okay, what Ferrari's doing breaks the spirit of the rules, but it doesn't break the written letter of the rule. So like,
Yeah.
like what they're doing is technically legal. It does break the spirit of the rules though,
Oh, yes.
which the FIA has confirmed because the FIA has come out and said, yeah, we're gonna let them do it this season, but that shit's banned next year.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, it's like they're technically legal to do it. Oh, so I can do it next year. Oh, fuck no.
I thought we were banning that shit now, but like, yeah, which like that's what the FIA says when it's like you're breaking the rules, but also we low key want to see where this goes
Yeah.
because we think it's neat. Like that's what the FIA
It's
are saying with this one. It's just like you're cheating, but also we want to see the potential of this tech.
We've checked us about 2 seconds, I think, at the moment. It's given.
It's about that, yeah. It's giving them about a 2-second advantage.
I don't feel hope
There's a couple.
I don't feel hope something
That was
that's a
it.
lot advantage, but fuck
Yeah,
it.
no, like it's a huge advantage. But like, so there's a couple of races in the calendar season where like early estimations are putting them up to like upwards of like 8 seconds
Fucking
worth
hell.
of an advantage in a couple of like tracks. But like those are early estimations. I know there's a couple of people saying that Jeddah is one of the tracks where it's like if assuming their drivers are on top form, they could get like upwards of 8 seconds of like a lead if they like drive their top game. But like,
I think it was one of the Chinese tracks that said they get 12 seconds on one of those ones.
I've heard that number myself, but like from my perspective of like I've ran the track like in like simulators and that before, and like I know the specs of the new Ferrari car, and it's like even if they like their drivers are in top form, I'd put that maybe to like 6-7 seconds because like
Yeah.
I'm a be honest, like don't remember the Ferrari the car is great. It's a really good fucking car. Great engine, really good brakes. The brakes are not good enough to buy them 12 seconds on that track. Some of those corners are fucking evil.
Yeah.
They do not have the brakes to pull a 12. Again, like 6 to 8, maybe. Like top form, maybe.
No, the thing
I would aim closer to 6, though, with my guesstimation.
what I'm trying to
on
get
that.
12 seconds from is combining the new system with wet tires on a damp track would give them that 12-second advantage because the other cars would suffer worse at that point.
Theoretically, yes, but also, like, again, the Ferrari car is also going to struggle in that condition as well. Like for the same reasons of, like, your grip's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Because like that's kind of just the game with a wet course. Now on intermediates, yeah, maybe actually. If they get damp on intermediate tires, oh fucking that could be special.
Yeah.
On wets, I'm gonna be honest. I think on wets they're gonna end up with like a 0 point second advantage because like look, all I'm saying is that track is dangerous at the best of times. Like because that was the track where the was it Nico Hulkenberg, the man on fire?
Yes, I think you're talking about, yeah.
A couple of years back, the guy that split his F1 car in half in a fireball.
Yeah,
like, it's the same track. Like, is that incident? It's like that was dry conditions. That was dry conditions with perfect grip on the tires and on track, and he still spun the fuck off.
Didn't he hit gravel? Didn't he hit the gravel or something? Which caused his car to spin.
I don't remember exactly what happened.
Are you sure?
I've heard that, but I'm not.
Are you sure he didn't get? Are you sure he didn't get run off the road by Lance Stroll?
No, because Lance Stroll went out in I think like lap 4 of that race.
Yeah, he was carrying the lead, and his car just span out for no reason. Again, they disintegrated.
Yeah, like he was literally going in a straight line, and then his two front wheels just kind of went, and we're going to the right now. And he entered the barrier doing 130 miles an hour. And the car ripped in half and exploded. And he somehow just kind of walked that bitch off, which
tis but a flesh wound.
Yeah, the
gamer literally walked away with scratches and bruises, and that's a miracle. But like,
the two rumors going to the current was there was a large bit of gravel on the road caused the tire to veer at that speed because he was hammering it.
Which, like, yeah,
right. The other one was that the car manufacturer chipped out on the front steering rack on the metal, which caused catastrophic drift failure, which caused it to twist.
Which we know is horse. We know that's horseshit because that like a catastrophic failure like that being caused by a cheap out, like there would have been an equally catastrophic crash from that car earlier in the season.
Yeah,
like you got to admit that track is like fucking like it's like the tail end of the season. If a part is gonna fuck you up by just giving up on you in like an F1 season because you cheaped out, it is not gonna be in the back 5. It is gonna be in the first 4.
Speaking of other races,
really?
Yeah. I mean, like, I remember some of the early tracks put the cars through punishment because, like, although you can test your car beforehand, you only get to test it twice on natural track, and then you can't retest it again. So any stress that the car's going to feel is in the first 5 races. Yeah,
because like that's the idea of like that's why the race calendar is structured the way it's structured in terms of what tracks happen when in the season is like your first like 3 are motherfuckers. Then like the difficulty starts going down a little bit, so you've got like a little bit of breathing room, and then the difficulty starts going back up again, so that like basically your season ender is just as difficult as the season starter was.
Like Jenny Monaco's in the middle of the season 4. It's kind of the halfway
point.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the same with like a lot of like competitions and media in general. Is basically you either scale difficulty or quality, because like different sports like like difficulty and quality can be the same thing. But it's the same system. It's a weird thing with human psychology when it comes to entertainment. It's like rather than having a like say for example, if you take like movies, right? It's why movies have like dull moments where like they have like a nice breathing room. It's generally because your brain finds most humans' brains find pieces of media more entertaining if there are kind of like lull moments.
Yes.
Where you have breathing room, otherwise you will get overstimulated.
So
that's why action movies have
I was about to say like war movies, like they just like there's times when they're just kind of sitting there like talking to each other.
Yeah,
like
no, it's why like a war movie will start. We're like, okay, we're gonna do like here's D-Day.
Oh, like we're Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan. We start at D-Day. We go back a little bit to just before D-Day to give you some contextual information. Now we're gonna go to just after the D-Day landing. And then, like, every once in a while, we're going to have some high spots where it's balls to the wall, and then more downtimes.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing.
And then the very ending is balls to the walls, last stand.
Exactly. It's the just same level of intensity as that opening was.
You have to watch
the exact same thing in pretty much everything. Yeah, it's the exact same thing with everything, like, in terms of, like, entertainment. you can see the same pattern in all of them.
Yeah.
Same thing is video games. You got a lot of sections like high intensity fighting, action, like even first person shooters.
Yeah.
And then you've got like large gaps where you're just walking down a corridor.
Yeah.
Because again, the reason why you go high intensity early is because like you need to grab the attention.
Yeah, you
early
gotta
on,
give people's
give you a
attention.
reason to stick around.
Like for the action, and then like come for the action, but then you hit people with like a really really cool story, like a
Yeah,
storyline.
exactly.
That makes them want to stay because it's like, oh shit, like this is more than like just like shooting people. This has like this is a story. This has a soul.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Even if you take the story out of it, the same trick still works. Of like you give them a lot of intensity, like right at the start. Nice lull moment for a little bit, while a great example, right, of it, is Call of Duty World War II with its like single player campaign.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
I don't.
like you do the D-Day landing, and then you've got like 2 missions that are basically tutorial land. Where like it's fairly simple, and then like little jumps in difficulty for a bit. Then that fucking tank mission. Then like okay, we're back to like some simple stuff. We start scaling the difficulty down for a little bit.
Okay, so
and then we start scaling it back up.
the tank mission was an absolute motherfucker, and I was
Yeah.
honestly I was actually pretty mad because I was hitting like. I for some reason I played that tank mission like I was playing War Thunder, so I was aiming for weak spots. That,
No, Gamer,
I know-
I don't mean the mission where you drive the tank. I mean the one where you've got to plant a hand grenade on the back of a tank.
Oh, that one!
Yeah.
Oh god, that
That's
one!
the one
Yeah,
I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
every-
that fucking mission. Like,
I actually funny enough, I didn't have too much trouble with it on my first go around. Mainly because I had found a flamethrower earlier in the mission. I forget where, but I had found it. So I used that to kind of like clear a path for myself, and then I was just like, all right, fuck it, we ball.
do me a favor, reinstall Call of Duty World War II in your spare time and go do that mission on veteran difficulty. Then come talk to me again. Try that shit on veteran difficulty, and then say to me, "I didn't have much trouble because I had a flamethrower."
I think Call of Duty's a perfect example. of
That
this thing.
flamethrower ain't saving you in veteran.
I think Call of Duty is one of those things that a perfect example of this is like you start off the mission, you're going to get like a heavy mission first off, which introduction to the story. Right?
yeah.
Story. It's usually a bit in the future. Then you got this flashback to the start of the story, and always in the middle of the campaign, all Call of Duty games, you have that one sneaking sniper mission
Yeah,
where everything slows
exactly.
right down, and then it starts picking back up again towards the end of it.
I know Battlefield 4 starts off absolutely ball like the first mission. It's absolutely balls.
Balls to the wall, and then kind of scales it down a little bit for you for a little while, and then starts scaling it back up. Like it's the peak and valley effect is what it's often known as. Like in medias, and like you can if you look at like any successful media, you will see the exact same pattern every time of big high spots, little low spots, big high spot, little low spot, big high spot, rinse repeat from start to finish. It's up down up down up down up down.
Actually, Scotty, I do have a question for you with the Call of Duty World War II. Did you? What was your thoughts on the one where you got to the mission where you got to drive a tank?
I liked it. I genuinely enjoyed that mission.
I liked it as well. The only problem I had with it, as I said before, I played it like I was playing War Thunder, so I was aiming for, like soft spots that I remembered like from game where like realistically I would have gone through, but the game isn't coded like that.
Yeah. Like I mean, it's a little bit helpful. Like at the end of that mission, we got to fight the tiger. It's like it is helpful in that bit because like the rear is pretty much the only place you're gonna fucking win. And like the game knows that and wants you to do that. Outside of that, though, like that information is not gonna fucking save you.
You know, like no, I like to put it in perspective on like how much I was. My first shot at the tiger that I took was for the track because I was trying to disable it.
Yeah, that shit does not work. But like,
yeah, I learned that really quickly and it mildly upset me.
yeah, you know, like, but you know, I can forgive that.
One example of this again is like Helldivers 2. Right, the way the game's structured is you've got that intense mission combat first off. The way the game's built is once the mission's finished, about time it takes you to like setting up for the next drop mission, it's about a minimum of about 2 minutes it takes. Which apparently, according to like psychologists, it's enough time for the brain to relax, stop you getting battle fatigue.
Yes.
Huh.
even like while you're in a mission, the game is still doing the same pattern in Helldivers 2. We're like, because it's not like, okay, we drop in objective. Like you have to travel from A to B.
Yeah.
So you drop in, like even if you're like me, you like to drop in like right next to like one of the objectives to like get started. It's like you drop in, you do an objective, and then you've got a few minutes while you travel to the next one, where you can have like you've got a little like lull, and then bang, action intensity, little lull, bang, action intensity, little lull. You know, even like once you've cleared like the map objectives and you're just heading to the extraction point, you know, and like during your travel in between your objectives, like the game has a set programmed like basically timer ticking away in the background where it will periodically spawn like a little patrol to come fuck with you. You know, like even that little timer is set up to follow that same pattern of peak valley effect.
I was watching somebody play some Helldivers earlier this morning, right? And for some reason, the game like was spawning an ungodly amount of patrols, like as they were making their way to extraction.
It happens, to be fair. Like the game can be mean like that once in a while, but it's still following the same general premise. Like usually the game will do that, like if like effectively if the game thinks you cleared the objectives a little too easily, and it wants like they try to give you like that, you know, an extra little push of difficulty to give you that adrenaline first. But again, that's why usually again, like when you're going from your final objective to extraction, you've got that lull because during the extraction you normally have a lot of fucking chaos to deal with real quick while you wait on that godforsaken pelican.
Yeah, when you played it there with I can't remember who it was now.
Jordan? Yeah, I think it was Jaden.
Jaden.
It was Jaden that was with us. Yeah,
you brought the entire fucking army on our asses.
I did. Yeah,
that's final crack.
Like you guys were sat waiting quietly at the extraction. I was like, I need help. Dove around. I landed, turned around, saw both of you character models turn around to look at where I came from, and then like 100 robots rounded the corner. Like it was beautiful, you know, and like that's what I mean. Of like you've got the peak valley effect, right? Like even in sports, you tend to see the same thing.
What you couldn't by the time mission? If the fucking jammers were there and he couldn't fucking call in the airstrikes.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know. Again, like I said, like even in like sport, you see the same patterns.
Yeah.
And you're happening like for entertainment, where like you have like your big high spot like games and matches. And then you've got like your lower events. A great example I'll give you is boxing. If you look at how a boxing card is scheduled for the night, same exact principle.
Yes.
Like big money fight at the start. You know, like to open the show to grab people's attention.
Right, yeah.
Fights. Big money fight in the middle. Amateur fights. Big money for the main event to end the night. Everyone goes home happy.
Yeah,
that's that though.
You know, it's the exact same principle.
In the match themselves are structured in the same way because, like, say if like boxing and MMA is the same thing, you got like 2-3 minutes of high intensity combat. Now, part of the break is gives the fight a chance to rest and like, recuperate a little bit.
But it's also to give the crowd a minute to like gather themselves.
And again, the reason why they're structured in that time length is it's about minimum time for fighters need to catch their breath without getting too much energy back, because the whole point of the fight structure so they do get slower as the fight goes on a little bit.
Yes,
Also, it's minimum time the crowd needs before they start losing interest in the fight and wait for the next hit back on the dopamine. That time scale.
You know, and again, it gets the same reason why like they structure it like for the night itself, where you've got those lower intent, like basically lower importance fights, is so that when when you have the big money fights, like you put the big money fights again, like show opener, middle of the card, and then main event. Is like basically so that your crowds can conserve their energy for those big money fights. It's like you put one at the show opener because again it grabs everyone's attention, but that's also when your crowds they're going to be full of energy because we've just started, so they can blow off a lot of energy, and then we'll give them 2 fights worth of time to like recover and get their shit together. They can still have fun, but like they don't have to care too much. Then like middle of the night, bang, we're gonna put on like a Roy Jones Jr. match. Fuck yeah. You know, fucking get all their energy out again. You know, and then we've got 2 more fights. We're like, okay, get your energy back. Right? You can still be invested, but you don't have to give that much of a fuck because you don't know these dickheads. And then, Floyd Mayweather. You know, and fucking bang, blow out all the energy and everyone goes home, lightning in a bottle, job done. You know, it's the same principles.
Like little games like little mobile games and that. When people pick them up and then drop them very quickly, it's because they don't give that kind of gameplay break in it.
Yeah, it's just like it's just dopamine. It's just back to back, just like fucking, like bright colors, numbers go up.
Yeah.
Like you get fatigued fairly quickly with them.
Yeah.
Which are they designed to do? That's why they say, well, do you want to skip this level? Pay us £1. Yeah, okay, I'll skip.
Yeah.
That's
but like
thing works.
But even those mobile games still do, to an extent, follow the same principle.
Yes.
Where you have heights and lows, like especially pay to win and pay to play mobile games, where you have like timers on shit, for example. That's why those systems are as like one of the reasons why those systems are so fucking effective. Is because it's not only is it playing into, again, the peak and valley effect, it's giving you, the consumer, direct control over your own peak and valley effect.
Yeah.
We're like they basically structure it with the idea of, like, usually by like your second day of playing in a mobile game, the timers start getting in the way when you're at the absolute peak of your enjoyment.
Yes.
You're like right at the very tip of that peak of energy and I'm having fun. So you're more likely to spend your money, and you're going to keep doing that until you're in a valley, at which point you'll go take a break for, like, say, 5 minutes, which gives you time to, like, basically rest, recuperate, etc., while the game does the timer, so you can come back, claim your rewards for whatever you're waiting on the timer to do, and you've usually got, like, a little bit of in-game energy that's recovered that you can then use to, like, continue having fun for a bit until you hit your next paywall / time wall.
Yeah, especially
Even those pay-to-win games that do that still follow the same peak-valley effect.
The settlement games do that a lot. I can remember
Yeah.
one of the ones I can remember having great fun with when I was younger was Bejeweled Blitz.
Yeah, but Bejeweled Blitz does the same kind of thing.
I think I remember that game.
It still exists.
Yeah, it's still going alive and strong today. It's up there with Candy Crush. If that shit's never gonna die, because
because fucking.
That's how I had competition with friends. Like, you got 1 minute trying to get as high as many points you can, and you're so concentrated on that 1 minute to get them points in, get the strat, to get them points in, to get as high score as you can over your friends. And that instantly, then you take 2 minutes, like, right, okay, 2 minutes, give yourself a break, and then you're back doing it again for the next minute.
Yeah. I remember my grandpa used to play the shit out of Candy Crush when he would like get on the shitter.
Yeah, like, who doesn't? Like,
Even
we all have that one thing on our mobile that we play when we're taking a shit. We've all been there.
Candy Crush was designed in a way that it purposely fucked you on certain levels. So if you the way it's designed was, if you got through 10 levels too quickly, the next level would purposely fuck you 3-4 times before it lets you move on.
Oh yeah.
People said, "Oh,
so you'd either give it money, or you'd I really get you to pay money, or so you have your valley moment for a little while where you can basically rest and recuperate, so you don't blow out all your energy too quickly."
Yeah, I think one of the ones you can see this clearly in is games like Dark Souls, and that.
Yeah, because like Dark Souls is a great example, actually.
Mm-hmm. You say, "Oh well, Dark Souls is not like," yeah, it does, because like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, like the Soul game type games, always have like the boss fights are so detail and tense orientated, and then you've got like a long walk to get to your next destination.
Yeah, like literally, like your boss fights those are your peak moments, and then you kind of in between, like the rest of the level is your little valley. It's just you're right. It's the exact same principle. Like look at the opening of like the original Dark Souls game.
Oh yeah.
Like that's just, like, realistically, that's one long fucking boss fight. Realistically, and then like you've got like a couple of like again, like the opening tutorial in Dark Souls 1. Right, you wake up, you do a little bit of a wander for like a couple of minutes just while you get your bearings. Okay, now there's a big fuck off boss fight.
Yeah,
fight it or run. Your pick. You're supposed to run. And then it gives you a little fright, a little bit of I see what kind of game this is going to be. Cool. Now you got a little like lull for a few minutes again while you get your grip. By the time you come back around to that boss fight, the game has set you up to actually do the boss fight and potentially win. You then beat that boss fight. You get a big fucking hey. And then you've got a few minutes of, okay, rest, relax, fucking get your bearings, new area, here's some new mechanics. Is the exact same principle, again, of peak valley.
I mean, to me, Dark Souls 3 is the best one for it, because, like, see, you got a little bit in the graveyard, we got to go through a bit, get some, like, items, boost yourself up a little bit, fight some enemies. there's that boss fight you've got to get through in order to actually get into the main game itself. You know, now that's one thing. Elden Scrolls, people say Elden Scrolls is easier because that first boss fight doesn't hold you
Elden
back.
Ring, you mean?
Elden Ring, yeah, doesn't hold you back because you know it's a case of like, well, I failed it, but I can still move on to the rest of the game. Whereas like Dark Soul games, like, no, if you don't get that boss fight done, you're stuck there.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You know, like, but you know, like I said, it's like, again, even horror games and horror movies still follow the peak valley effect. I'm telling you, literally all media like follows the peak and valley effect, or whether it knows it or not.
Yeah,
they all follow the peak valley system.
Yeah, it's like in the story of the hero tale, what I'll get media use. He's got that beginning part where the hero's like first struggles, an event happens where it causes a hero to be born. Or to be
like it's usually an event where you get your shit rocked.
You get your shit rocked. Or like movies or like anime, you know, isekai ones where you suddenly turn up like, what the fuck? Why am I here?
It's like, why am I here?
Then you got that little
There's a moment of chaos.
You got that power level where he's getting stronger and stronger. It's like, yep, he's building up. Yeah. And then all stories he gets a defeat somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, like there's some like especially in games, sometimes you're thrown at something that you're not expected to win. You're expected to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like with the first bosses of it's Dark. I think it's which game does this? That's the Dark Souls series, right? That throws you against a boss at the like when you first start.
Like literally the first boss, like usually you're supposed to like avoid the fight until the very end of like that segment where you're set up to actually win.
You know, Souls games designed that way purely like designed like where you go is called the grind run, whereas you basically grind in a section until you think you're strong enough to fight the boss, and then you move on to the next grind section where you constantly grinding up.
Yeah.
Then move on to the next boss. And that's what
again, like your grind is your valley, and like your boss is your peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like the only exception once in a while is you have things that do like the slow burn system. You know, which
slow rise.
Like which like can be just as like engaging to the human mind, but it's far less commonly like used because it's not always as effective. You'll find less media that uses the slow burn that's popular.
I mean, Game of Thrones did it a lot. They did the they have one episode where action, bloodshed everywhere, tits flying about.
Yeah.
And then it's like there's 2 episodes of intense political talk.
But even in those like slower episodes of like the Game of Thrones, like where you have like your valley episodes, that individual episode still has the peak valley system happening within it,
and even
just at a smaller scale.
And even books do that too. Like you have like several chapters where like several like chapter segments where it's like balls to the walls, fucking firefight, like all across the city. It's just like fucking people are dying, people are screaming, there's naked people, and then break time.
Then you have a couple of chapters like, we're like, okay, we're just setting shit up and getting from A to B. Yeah, like it's the same exact system.
Notorious for was Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
So when Dice when I used to watch it as a kid, was like, it's 10 episodes long, he's still trying to power up that fucking attack. That's done on purpose to give them temptation, like, oh, he's going to do it, he's going to launch that attack now, he's going to launch it, and when it does like that release, like, oh, he did it.
Yeah.
You know?
Again, like that's the bait and hook system, but again, it's a bait and hook system that's using peak and valley.
Mm-hmm. There's one thing that is a slow burn, which I think worked well, was like how a realistic hero builds a kingdom. So again, that
was very much a nice slow burn, example. Yeah,
sort of nice slow build up. Then you got the more walk towards the end of the first season. Second season again, you had that dip low, then back up to a more of a political peak at the end.
Yeah. Like it's the 2 like most common ways, like the 2 most common like psychological like tricks that like media uses. It's they either go with slow burn or they go with peak and valley. And most of the time, when you look at like successful medias, peak and valley was what was used because it is. In fact, there's no like argument about it. It is the most effective psychological trick for entertainment, is to do peak and valley. That's why there's there's industries that only do peak and valley. I get sports. all sports follow the peak and valley structure for their season calendar because it is the most effective way to do that.
even games do that too. Like you've got especially with American football, fucking 15 minutes. That's a quarter. They stop. They take a break.
Yeah.
And then they're right back to it.
Exactly.
They got the halftime show as well, the
halftime.
You got like the halftime show, like the cheerleaders going on or the music playing. That's get the crowd at a certain level, base level of excitement.
Yes.
Then back into the game again.
Yeah.
Wrestling's a good one for it because they do a lot with wrestling. Professional
wrestling. Yeah, wrestling's a great example of like your match card for wrestling. Again, like boxing is set up in that system of you have your show opener, which is again usually big money match where you've got like two dudes that like everyone knows that we've paid to come and see, and then okay, we'll have like two matches of fucking chuckle fucks that we're still testing out and trying to figure out what to do with. Middle of the card, dudes that you know that you've paid money for, like usually they're not like as important, but it's like they're reliable workers and like they're fairly popular. 2 or 3 matches of basically fucking nobody. Main event, like like your primary storyline that you're telling that like at the minute, like with today's wrestling climate, you're looking like a Roman Reigns or CM Punk match. It's usually like that's going to be your main event. Yeah. Kind like it's the exact same system. Like. Is it all pretty much? If your form of media involves sports, it's definitely using peak and valley.
Because wrestling there's no trick where at the end of the say the mid cards and that the fight no one cares about, they generally bring on like one of the wrestlers come on the stage to like hit the crowd by talking shite to somebody and all that to bring the crowd back up ready for the main event to come in.
To do your promos and that. It's like you normally like normally when you do your match card structure, you put like usually like either high intensity or like really important promos like smack dab in the middle of your like your mid card events. So it's again like you'll do like a show opener, right? Fucking like a lower middle card match, important or exciting promo, middle card match, maybe a promo, middle card, upper mid card match, important or exciting promo, mid card match, usually one more promo, main event. Everyone goes home happy from there. Job done.
I think by a lot of videos like YouTube structured in a certain way. Like most like content videos like with 30 to 40 minutes. That's about as long as your brain's going to focus on that.
Yeah.
Anything longer than that, your brain then drifts off. It's like it's weird to think like live thing that we do all the time have their own niche market than people where it's something you put on the background and keep going through the background as you go through your day. So you concentrate on certain points, then you're not going to certain other points, and you just move on. Where like videos you want to sit down and watch like about 30 to 40 minutes max on most events, because that's how long you're going to keep interest before you move on to the next video or next topic. The long form videos don't really work well.
They don't perform as well.
Yeah. That's it. Doesn't mean they always work. Like does it mean Vegas have some movies going on from Scotland a lot of the time. You play like a Tom video would last like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Now that's because like I'm driving for 4 hours and he's tracked my cycle. That's cool.
Yeah, and even then it's like there's like it's not often I'll do it, but there are videos out there that are like 4 or 5 hours long. But like I've sat down and watched that shit like start to finish, full attention.
Yeah.
But that's like normally like okay, it's a topic I'm really fucking interested in anyway.
Yeah.
So like it's gonna hold my attention by default. But again, it's once in a blue moon I'll do that, but
like interesting niche to to grab your attention.
Yeah. And for anyone that still doesn't believe me, like with the statement of like all media follows peak and valley, fucking music even follows your peak and valley system.
Oh yeah, because you got the lyrics and you got
even songs do it. Yeah, exactly. Lyric, instrumental. It's the exact same fucking concept of song starts, usually right off the bat, lyrical section. Maybe a little instrumental to get to start warming you in, but 99% of the time it will open with lyrics. Yeah. You'll do a verse into a chorus, instrumental for a minute.
Yeah, that's the instrumental towards the end of it. Like the last third, instrumental there. That's literally called the hook of a song.
That's in there as you're like from the perspective of a singer. Like if I'm singing a song, that hook is there so that you have a minute to fucking breathe because you've blown all of your energy up to this moment, and you're gonna need all of your energy again to get the last chorus out because that's where all the fucking passion gets put in.
Yeah.
Like that's why those are there, and it's the same like for the for a listener. is, you know, like you have like from like start to like midpoint of a song, you're following the slow burn system, and then you're going into a big final fucking pizzazz, which essentially turns it into the like peak and valley effect, because you've basically slow burned into the first peak, enter the valley, and then you've peaked again, like off the tail end. You're still it's a less common use of peak valley and also like slow burn, but it's just as effective. There's especially like media like music, it's even more effective when you combine the two in that manner of slow burn like into a peak and then into a peak valley. It's like it's like I think like the current fucking math estimates for that, it's like 10 times more effective a technique like to do that with music than like doing pretty much any other psychological technique with any other media. It's a disgustingly effective thing like for the human mind.
Well, for example, like, if you don't think music is opera, right?
Yeah, opera's a perfect example.
Opera is very simple because you start off with like, the aria or the duana or the sitaran.
Yes.
And then you always have that break as like, well, it's a shame the people on the stage. Like, no, they take a certain length of time, maybe longer, but it's the exact length of time, minimum required for the audience to be reinvested into the next section of the song, so they can digest the first one and get invested straight. Next piece of storytelling is coming in next.
Yeah, again, with stage performances, plays and pantomimes do the same shit with with their intermission. You you go to a pantomime. Big load of bullshit to get you started. Okay, now we're going to tell story for like a few minutes. Big load of bullshit. Tell the story for a few minutes. Big load of bullshit, and we're going to have an intermission. There's an hour blown, and it felt like 10 minutes. And then we're going to do it again.
Even down at concerts, we go for like a live music concert. Is you got the singer coming on two or three songs, belt it straight out, get a 10 straight out. Then they stop and like the change set over, and the singers start talk to the audience a little bit. You know, at the same time, hyping up and bring the audience down a level, ready to get the next bang in of the main songs you want to hear.
Even the order of the songs in the set list at a concert do peak and valley. Like usually, you go to a concert, the opening song is gonna be a song people know that band for. Then they're gonna put out like a couple of songs, like still fairly well known, but like not as popular. Big song everybody knows. Little intermission while we change the setup a little bit. Okay, big song everybody knows. Couple of songs like you might not know, and then to finish off, here's our single most popular fucking song, because that's the song you definitely paid to come and listen to. We know who you are. You know, like that. It's the exact same peak valley structure. All media follows it.
Even down to the encore, is they make you wait about 5 minutes before they come back out for that last 2-3 songs, just to let you come out on a high at the end of the night.
Yeah, like it's the thing of like it's why the titans of different medias use peak and valley. It's because it's something like the media's figured out at the dawn of the invention of fucking media.
Yeah,
like,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
We've been doing this to you since the dawn of fucking entertainment.
Yeah, even go back down to
and it worked.
Shakespeare was popular playwright.
Yeah,
right.
Even Shakespeare followed peak valley fucking storytelling because it comes naturally to the human psyche to not only tell stories like that, but to enjoy stories told in that way.
Even what's called the Divine Comedy routine, right? Where a lot of stories have that jovial atmosphere going right through it, like Pantomime does. But all apart from one story of his ever written down ends in a tragedy to bring the audience both high and low at the same time.
Yes,
and it was very effective.
Because I think even a negative emotion, if it's strong enough, can be a positive outcome.
Yeah.
Like when you're telling a story, if that negative emotion is the point of the fucking story.
There's only one that didn't do that with, and that was the Tempest, where the wizard eventually forgives the twat who betrayed him. But even then, right, he still went through a lot of shit at that point. Even then, when he forgave those who betrayed him, it was still a sad moment at the end of the play.
And that's what it's like. Yeah, and that's what it's like. I mean, it is sad because he doesn't get his revenge, but also it's the point of the story.
Yeah,
it's you feel bad for the wizard, but you also feel good because you've learned a valuable life lesson. You can walk away from that play feeling good about life because you've learned a rather wholesome message of revenge isn't always the answer. Sometimes you have to forgive those that fucked you over for your own benefit.
Like a lot of horror
No,
movies
like-
have sort of the bad ending routine.
Mhm.
You know, you see people struggle and fight all the way through. Like, all they're going to get, and then everyone died at the end of the film. It's
Yeah.
designed that way because it's one of those things like, oh yeah, they're going to go, oh fuck, they didn't make it.
Yeah. You know, it's like it's sad, but also like it's grounding, and you can walk away. You still like walk away happy because again, like
Yeah.
like, the horror media is weird in the sense of horror media is some of the most expressive media out there, and that like it's not just telling a story; it's teaching you a life lesson.
Yeah.
99% of the time, you know, like and like that's why a lot of horror media, especially horror movies, and that end on those sour notes is to help like emphasize that life lesson home of life is a piece of shit. Life
Yeah.
will kick you while you are down. You know, like because that's the story and everyone already knows that about their life anyway. When they see it happen to these characters, it like you relate to the characters more of like, yeah, that would probably happen to me too, actually. So you walk away feeling kind of good about yourself because you like it feels like psychologically, it feels like a story was just told about your life.
Yeah.
It's a subconscious thing, but it happens to most people.
Even down to the point where I get a lot of people saying, well, you know, in the horror movies I would do this instead. Like, okay, right, down to like how the what called the idiocy of the horror movies, right? It's a well-known trope, like, you know, a teenage girl walks behind and trips over, or you know, they walk down to
Yeah.
the creepy basement, right?
Yeah, or like there's a killer in the house, let me run to the second story of my
Yeah.
building where I can't escape. Like, you know,
But those actually ingrained human instincts of what everyone does, unless you're trained not to.
yes.
Like, so for me, if say a killer breaks in my house, he's dead.
Like he's
Yeah.
like fucking I don't
Yeah.
care if he's some kind of magic murder man, he's getting launched out a fucking window.
Yeah.
Like fuck you.
I'll find a way to kill him, one way or the other. Or if
Yeah.
not, he's done. He's going anywhere for the rest of his life.
The horror movie killer about to break into my house. Me giggling with a belt fed at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, it's like if you're immortal, you get to wish you fucking weren't when I'm done with you.
But that's the thing, though.
Like
is,
you might be immortal, but I'm gonna make you work for this kill.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're gonna limp home to your wife tonight, motherfucker.
yeah, but the case like the tropes, like looking back. Yes, a lot of humans will look back at disasters as they happen. You see it all the time in like the news where bombs are going off, people run away from it, and they turn around and look at the fucking explosion
Yeah,
as they're running away.
Yeah.
They're trying to judge how close the danger is to them, so if they're getting away or not. So they,
Yeah.
they trip over in panic. You're not coordinated enough to basically avoid
Oh, yeah,
the obstacles.
The horror movie characters that trip over air.
Yeah, it happens,
Yeah.
it happens in real life.
Just
a lot
like
of time.
there's a small pebble in the road. Ah!
to be fair though, I like it when like in horror movies when you have characters like that that like trip over like fucking themselves half the time. It's like for me it's the thing of like I'm like that in real life. I'm a very clumsy person because I have dyspraxia. You know, because I have dyspraxia, like I struggle with like effectively my brain doesn't process depth perception correctly, which doesn't help because my depth perception is also actually fucked due to the fact I had Bell's palsy in my fucking eye. You know, it's why like in my day-to-day life, like I'll walk into door frames once in a while, or like I'll occasionally like while I'm talking because I talk with my hands, I'll hit my desk on accident. So sometimes I'll be like mid-sentence, you see me around and go like, ah, fuck. It's because like I just punched my desk. That's why.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when like if I was I've had it before. Like I've been like jogging down the street or something for some reason, and I trip over fucking fresh air or a blade of grass. You know, it's like when I see it in a horror movie, it's like it feels like representation from me a little bit of like, yeah, okay, like this motherfucker did something that like realistically most people probably ain't gonna trip over a blade of fucking grass. I've tripped over actual blades of fucking grass though. You know, so it's like I like seeing that because it makes me feel better about my own fucking problems.
It's like one of the ones
Yeah, a
that's
little
like,
bit. Like
another one is like, oh, they leave the weapon behind. You know, don't pick
Yeah.
the weapon up of the guy who's knocked down. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, take his
you say that, but in a panic, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking of, right, he's down, I'm going to escape, keep escaping.
exactly, like they're not like. Like especially see if it's like something like the Friday the 13th films, so you got like an immortal Michael Myers type fucking problem.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if like like the characters in most of those movies don't know he's immortal. They think it's just a dude.
Yeah.
From their perspective, the dude is dead. They're not going to pick up his weapon because to what they understand, the threat is neutralized.
It's one of the reasons why zombie films rely on this. As an idea for the transfer of how the virus spreads is people panic. A lot.
Yeah, and unfortunately, panic like half the time panic causes the most the time panic causes the most casualties in like those situations because people don't know what to do. They're running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Exactly.
And that causes
a large group of humans.
And that's
when group mentality kicks in.
And unfortunately, that like hinders the few people that actually know what to do, like who are actually trying to organize. Like, okay, you here, like overlapping fields of fire. You two, like handle the injured. Like they're trying to do all this, and they've got people running around like,
yeah,
exactly,
which makes them fodder for the zombies because, like I say, they're banging each other, knock each other over. Oh, grab!
Yeah.
Oh, grab! Oh, grab!
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, they've jammed themselves in that wall there, that small opening. Oh, look, fucking Happy Meal just turned up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the phrase that Men in Black first said when the first Men in Black movie came out. It was
yeah.
We were talking to Jay, and he says, "We're going to tell people about everything." Again, a person is smart, can make rational decisions, and make positive outcomes. People are dumb,
fucking stupid.
panicky, and idiots.
Yes, because again, like if you take like one person and put them in a high stress environment, again they can think they'll get through it. You take like fucking 20 dudes and put them in that same environment. Chaos, utter fucking chaos, because herd mentality kicks in.
Yeah.
Because they're in a group, they're expecting there to be a leader that is going to lead that group, and 99% of people do not want to be that leader.
No.
Because they naturally don't want the response, whether they know it or not. Subconsciously, they do not want the responsibility of if I make a mistake, that guy dies. So they're going to panic while looking for someone to take up that mantle of leading the group. And again, 99% of people don't want that fucking responsibility. So when you have larger groups, the odds of someone being able to take on that role becomes a lot fucking thinner.
Yeah, a good example of this is
Yeah.
I hate the series, but is in The Walking Dead.
Mhm.
Right? Particularly in like the survivor group that's the main story focused on, and the enemy groups that go against. You've got that one cop who's basically taking the mantle of the leader. And you see, as the season's go on, how much stress and how debilitating he makes them over the season of trying to keep these fucking chuggerfucks alive, as the Germans get themselves killed.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. And then you got that one last woman who got out earlier and keeps coming back in now and again. She's on her own, yet she's surviving very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even though the enemy groups are fighting against, you've got to say, well, he's a bastard. Why are you still here for?
Actually,
because he's leading us. He's keeping us safe. Yeah, he's a
yeah.
cunt.
Actually, so I'm assuming you watched a good bit of Walking Dead then.
I got about season 5.
I got to the season where they were in the prison. The episode I left off of was somebody had gotten infected in the prison and was going around eating people.
Yeah, I know the episode you're on about. Yeah.
I got to where
what actually, Scotty? Could you actually tell me what caused that? Because I never went back to continue watching the series. So, like, do you remember? Do you remember what caused it? Because like, just kind of happened out of the blue.
So, effective. If it's the episode I think you're talking about, if it's the right one, that's the very start of the plague. The plague storyline, where basically like a mystery illness gets into the prison. One guy gets it, dies of it, turns into a zombie because he died, and his brain wasn't destroyed, and it's basically the start of this whole plague fucking storyline. And honestly, it's not a bad storyline. Actually, it's kind of fun because that would 100% happen in an apocalypse of hey, there's a bunch of dead bodies lying around all the fucking time. New fucking weird illnesses are gonna fucking spring up like that. Yeah. Look at the Black Death in Europe. You know, the Black Death came along, wiped out fucking 3 million people, and then typhoid and 35 other illnesses, 15 of which we've forgotten the fucking names and symptoms of, just kind of occurred because there was dead shit everywhere.
I mean, go to influenza, the most common disease everybody catches at least once a year, right? The common flu.
Yeah.
Right? The Spanish variety of that wiped out a third of the world's population at the time.
Yes.
And the regular, about 3 to 4 million people die of just the common cold and flu every year.
Yes.
But
And again, like
accept it.
if you look at if you look at the history books, like around the time like the Spanish flu like did its thing and wiped out fucking Europe, and well, the globe. Let's be fair, around that same time, about 30 random new ass illnesses just cropped the fuck up.
Yeah, there was a drought, there was crop diseases, everything else going on.
Not even like with the drought family, like just like actual viral and bacterial infections we'd never seen before, just cropped up.
Yeah.
Because dead shit.
Yeah.
Again, like you look at recent history with the pandemic, with COVID-19. Fucking COVID cropped up because fucking COVID was just it was a canon event.
Yeah.
Like that shit happened. Look, even like today, this year, even this year, like what? Fuck, I like we're in March now, and I think we're up to what? Fucking 302 brand new viruses we've never fucking seen before. They're just kind of around now.
But there's a problem with COVID, right, or Corona. That disease has been around for a long time as a stable thing.
Yeah.
People get it, say they brush out their cord. But getting it just suddenly mutated. The fuck's like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then like after again, like because like that virus came along again, there was a lot of dead bodies and shit. Just kind of like we're better at dealing with dead bodies than we were during the fucking Black Plague. But again, it's just kind of a thing that happens with like viral biology. There was a bunch of dead motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Viruses like to hang out in dead things. They kind of have their meetings in the dead people while they strategize. And like, oh, would you look at that? There's a bunch of viruses we've never fucking seen before, just kind of here now, and they do wildly different shit. Some of them are basically harmless. Other ones will kill you in an hour.
The problem with the coronavirus was so bad, enough, is because we're too clean these days.
Yes.
Our body,
Right, yeah, because like our bodies aren't used to like building up resistances to like shit like that. So it just kind of comes
weaker today than it was like 20, 30
Yeah,
years
so
ago.
it just comes through and it fucking demolishes everybody.
Yeah, because they say the flu's getting worse for most people, for like especially younger people, getting the flu and incapacitate them.
Which is why I've been really scared because I've got a fairly decent immune system, right? I haven't been sick in over a year. But when I get sick, it's like I am like deathbed sick, and I've been really scared that like one of these days I'm just gonna wake up and just feel like death.
Yeah,
this the thing is like I'm like a 50-50. It's like there's some years where like I'm sick every 2 weeks, and then there's other years where it's like I got sick maybe once that year, and it was like I thought I was gonna fucking die. Like
when the students
it's like a fetty.
What's the thing in science? Right, say you took someone from New York City who's lived there for most of his life, right, and then dropped them into like the wilds of Vermont.
Yeah,
right, they'll get sick almost immediately.
Yeah, like Vermont's getting wiped out by some ungodly virus, like unknown to man.
That's that though,
because it exists in New York, but they've been exposed to it for so long they're immune to it.
Yeah, but
the Vermontian people are not.
Even down there, like, something in Vermont, which they deal with a constant thing, would kill that guy almost immediately because they say. It's what's called the pollution theory, right?
Yes,
is because pollution has been so much for so long that everybody's technically low key sick all the time, but our bodies learn to function around it all the time.
Yes,
So we've actually cleaned the environment where, like, say the Green Party want to do like crystal clean air all the time and like no pollution whatsoever. It would actually kill a lot of people because our bodies are so used to being in that toxic soup that once you remove it from our systems, it's going to cause a lot of health. Like we're just like smokers. When smokers very first like fully quit smoking, and like even like vaping goes cold turkey, they automatically start getting lung infections for about a good 6 months after they finish.
Ugh, yeah.
Like you become more likely to get ill because your body's gotten used to using toxins to help fight off other toxins.
Because you've read up The Walking Dead, like who was y'all's like favorite character like in The Walking Dead?
Controversially, Abraham.
How is that controversial? Abraham's a fucking amazing character.
He's a great character, but like most people would not put him in their like as a favorite. Whereas for me, like I love Abraham's character. I really like the story they told with Abraham.
So did I, but like I'm gonna be the basic bitch here. Daryl Dixon's like my all-time favorite.
Right, like that. Daryl's great, but like my problem with Daryl is like I have problems with Daryl Dixon as a character because like I knew dudes really similar to Daryl like growing up, and like they fuck me off.
The problem,
my number one issue with Daryl Dixon as a character is like he's played like he's like supposed to like people take him as like this really loyal character because he's loyal to Rick. To my standards, he's not fucking loyal though. Like the man literally abandoned the only family he had left to be friends with a sheriff he knew for like a week.
From Daryl's
Like-
story is it follows that standard what's called redemption arc knowledge.
Mhm.
Is in his past he was a cunt, criminal, murderer, that type of stuff. But in the apocalypse, he found his niche and started redeeming
Yeah.
himself, becoming a better man because of the world ending, and he's not the biggest cunt anymore.
Yeah, but you know, I didn't mind that. My problem was just that like he literally chose a guy he knew for like 2 weeks over his actual fucking kin.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I knew a lot of dudes growing up that did the exact same shit. Where it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like take the side of like this guy I've known for 2 weeks over my actual blood relative, and it's like you're a piece of shit. We can't be friends. Fuck you.
One of the worst things with some zombie movies I didn't get no.
To be fair, Meryl was like a piece of shit.
It was, but still, like he's your brother. Like you stick with family.
One of the ones I didn't
Like,
get.
Although
that's cool.
I didn't get annoyed with like zombie movies as general as trope. Like the military's gone and the world's fucked.
Yeah.
Right now, on that scale, no, because like say essentially what happened is as soon as like first signs come out, the military just quarantines the entire city off, just nukes off the face of the earth. They
Yeah.
don't care. The military don't care what civilian life is. Case of contain and remove first. Worry about survivors later. So you get
Yeah, but it'd be a pretty fucking boring movie, wouldn't it? Though.
yeah. But like say a few games do this way in theory, like Dead Island did in a way where everything happened on a very contained scale of one island
Mhm.
type thing. Which that could easily wildfire out because you contained it's a very small area, and the city centers are quite contained, dense. Again with like Dying Light, that one city where there's blocked the entire city off. So everything was contained in that one
Yeah.
zone type thing. Yeah, I can understand that being an out-contained thing. But you get like games like Resident Evil and stuff where it's like, okay, start with the mansion, fair enough. That's possible. Then like a whole city. Fair enough, again, possible. Right? But then there's like the entire planet. Gets is like, nah, less likely. But then again, they explain that with Umbrella. Because they've thrown shit
I
all
would say
over the place.
I was gonna say with Resident Evil, I give them pass because like, you've got the Umbrella Corporation purposefully infecting random motherfuckers in random places with the T virus.
Yeah, because nothing
so it's
bad
like-
could come from that, right?
Yeah, you know, like so, like with Resident Evil, they got like a lot more of a pass with me of like they actually explained how it happened, like a lot more effectively. Of there's evil people doing evil shit. It's like okay, fair. Like I believe that would happen. Yeah,
And for zombie apocalypse, that's
Well,
more like long story. Like a company going, "Ooh, what does this do? Oh, it does that.
Yeah, or
What can
like-
we do with this?"
yeah, or like some billionaire that loses his fucking mind and knows exactly what's gonna happen, and that's the point. Like, yeah, it's like yeah, I believe that. You know, like, but
Airport fryer next that is warm. We just got done using.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I.
Yeah. yeah, you know, like it's. Listen, like, yeah, like I do somewhat agree with you, like especially like The Walking Dead of like, yeah, you know, like, okay, you know, the fucking the entire American military being wiped out, probably not gonna like wouldn't happen, like that's not really realistic, but also, like, let's be fair, if fucking zombie media was realistic, it would be boring as fuck.
Yeah,
It would be
because-
so fucking dull,
But
yeah.
you know,
I
like,
could believe like saying New York City falls, or like how New York State goes, or like the entire of California gets fucking wiped.
yeah,
Right? That I can easily understand as happening. But
Yeah.
given like the topography of the place, essentially the Midlands would be perfectly, almost zombie free.
Yeah.
Midlands
but again, it would be a boring fucking movie, is my point. Like,
then you kill the 28 Days Later movies. That one worked
Yeah.
because of the speed of the infection and how the technically weren't zombies that was going around. It was more
Yeah,
of a raid virus. It was
I
weird.
still find it really funny that like everything would have been fine in the with the days later thing if the fucking vegans had just left it alone.
Yes.
Like that's all they had to do.
Sorry, what is happening?
We're talking about zombie movies, and 28 Days Later got brought up. then in 28 days, the 28 days later movie, like the infection was started because a bunch of bleeding heart fucking vegans decided to break into a government compound and fucking release the monkey that has a hope that, like, we see this monkey. They've been doing shit with it. Maybe we shouldn't fucking release it. I'm sorry.
The problem is, though, right?
It kicks me off.
Probably that scenario's happened a few times,
Wow.
and that's like right after it breaks into place and releases some kind of ammo test, which like could wipe out half the planet.
Yeah, but fuck it. Like, let's be fair though. They shouldn't have been testing it on the animals in the fucking first place. So like, yeah, two wrongs don't make a right and everything. But also, see if we just stopped fucking like injecting random ass animals with fucking like Ebola for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
That problem would kind of solve its fucking self if we're being fair.
What are the virus they found in the fucking in the Arctic at the moment that the scientists now
Yeah.
about with? Like,
No, it's like, see if we could stop injecting our random animals with random illnesses. Like we have better ways of testing fucking cures to illnesses than injecting random ass animals.
The air fryer.
So you air fryer or something. Because you're gonna
Yeah, I was going to say, this virus could potentially create a zombie plague. I'm going to touch it. Put it
Yeah,
back.
yeah, it's like yeah, put it back in the ice.
Alright.
Drill a new hole in the ice, put it in there, and cover it with water.
But the microwave's so much easier.
no, it's easier.
No,
Like, I hate it.
Found this new super flu that's been buried for millions of years. I'm going to touch it. No. Leave it
Stop
alone.
touching it. Put it back. It's fucking. I hate it. But
Steve Irwin's like, that thing they can kill me. I'm going to touch it.
see, but at least Steve Irwin knew what the fuck he was doing, except that one time with that stingray.
Yeah. It was a bad touch.
You know, like, yeah, like man stepped out of his lane. All right, the land mammal nerd tried to play with a fish. All right, and like, but like with Steve Irwin, it's like you knew you could trust Steve Irwin to play with lions and tigers and bears and crocodiles and shit that breathes oxygen. He only got
Yeah.
fucked when he tried to play with a fish. He stepped out of his fucking specialty.
Yeah, we already played the stingray.
Yeah, like, he met the business end of the murder fish. Like, clues in the name, Steve. Fish. You don't do fish. You don't run an aquarium. You run a fucking zoo. Stick to the animals, not the fish.
We have that guy at the moment. Oh, what's his name? He's running that YouTube channel where he's purposely getting himself stung by these random ass animals that try to cause massive pain.
Are we talking about Bear Grylls? I think that's who
No.
it's.
No.
No, it's like, no,
the Bear Grylls
Coyote
did a
Peterson.
similar experience.
No, Coyote Peterson is who does it.
Bear Grylls drinks piss. I remember one of the videos he did for Survivor, like, okay, I'm getting this raft, and I somehow, out of 10 water bottles on the fucking beach, I grabbed one full of bird shit. So now I'm going to have to drink it on my asshole. That was a Jim episode he did for, like, Bear Grylls Survives. As a Dave's, like, how to survive a situation, like, okay, I'm on an island, I've got a raft, there's 10 bottles of water, and I accidentally picked up the one full of bird shit, so now I'm going to have to give myself an enema in order to drink it. So I don't die of thirst. Like, what the fuck? Check. You
No, or just like go back and pick up a different fucking bottle. Like,
yeah. And why are you taking one container
I'd
of
have
water
done.
with you for the first place?
now the real question is, why was there a bottle full of bird shit? That's the real fucking question. What was the original plan for the bird shit?
I have no idea. Because I found the scenario, he gets the island quickly. He built a raft. There's some bottles of water already there. And he just grabbed a bottle full of water full of bird shit and God knows, like, what the... You always been on the island long enough to build a fucking raft. You should be there long enough to purify fucking water. Purify the water is easier than building the fucking raft is.
Yeah, like, you just kind of boil it. Like, it's not hard.
There's Bear Grylls Island, right? Where they give them the fucking canteens, the fucking jerry cans full of water.
Hmm.
You guys, oh, you can use this to boil the water in. Oh, great. Cap on, drop on fire. Airtight seal on the cap. And the bottled water in this fucking metal bomb.
Yeah.
And so obviously gets burned on the second day when they try and unlock the cap and get sprayed with fucking hot water. Like, oh, fuck me. I'm sorry, that show pissed you off so much time, so often. Oh, the sand flea's here. Oh, bad. Well, we're not going to build beds. We're going to lie on the sand and go to sleep. And it could be fixed my underpants. Oh.
Don't sleep on sand, kids.
Yeah.
I know.
What the fuck did I just hear from your? Hold on. Sorry.
No, we're going to build our base on the beach. Fair enough. Where's the fresh water? 3 miles that way. Then why don't you build your base?
It's like, why wouldn't you? Yeah. Why not build your house next to the fucking water?
Like,
you can go.
Oh, are
you
you
go a
talking about
full
the thing
week
we-
without food? You only got 3 days without water. Build your shit
Oh.
next to the water.
Are you talking about the thing we briefly touched on Wednesday, Fat Man T, with the island thing or whatnot?
Yeah, Bear Grylls
Yes, Bear
Island.
Grylls the island.
Ah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was here to say, oh, so let's go to the beach and build a base on it. I go, we need fresh water. Oh yeah, fresh water like between 5 and 7 miles where they're standing from. Like, well, move your base there, you retards.
Yeah. So again, you can go a full week without food. You got 3 days without water. Build your shit closer to the water. Like, you're more likely to need the water.
Yeah.
I'm starving to eating this fucking winkles and fucking monarchs off these rock faces. Go hunt, you twat. Yeah, but the jungle.
Yeah, or like
There'll be spiders in there.
farm.
Yes, spiders are delicious. Good protein. Eat them.
Yeah, or again, you're on an island with fauna and flora.
Yeah.
Meaning the ground is fucking fertile. Go find an edible plant, take the seeds off of the plant, and fucking plant them. And farm.
That's one of that thing that they always states in the show, like, there's enough food, water, and edible things on the planet to keep them alive.
Yes.
I mean, a couple times I'm pretty sure you see the island purposely with like pigs and shit.
Yes.
You know,
They do.
I remember one woman like found like I think several piglets.
Yes.
Like, oh look, food. Like, we can't give any as pets, and she was feeding the fucking food they got from themselves to the fucking animals.
Yeah. I remember the episode, and it's like, what are you doing? Kill the animals. Eat the fucking animals.
Yeah.
Slit their throats and get a stick shoved up its ass and throw it on the fire.
There's the fucking waste. Oh, the amount of food they wasted.
Yeah.
You know, oh, we got pig. Okay, eat some of the pig. We're going to do effort. We won't leave it there to rot. You're not going to smoke it and preserve it. No, we're going to leave it there to rot. Hey.
I mean, if it's like with the not smoking it thing, I give them a little bit of a pass on that. Like, look, not everyone knows how to build a fucking smoker, so like, you know what? Understandable.
No, the Duke.
That I can have a pass for. The least they could have done was actually cook the fucking meat and try and eat it, though.
No, they do because they they get 24-hour survival training before they go on the island, and that covers like basic track building, food preservation, water distilling, and tool making. It's all covered in that 24-hour run. So
Yeah, that's fair. It was 24 fucking hours. Like, that doesn't mean they fucking remember how to do it on fucking day 19. Like, you're a week in, you got 24 hours fucking training, you're dehydrated and you're starving to death. Fair enough if you don't remember the shit you got taught for an hour.
yeah, I could agree.
Like-
I could give it a pass, right? Problem I've got without particular answer with the pigs is 2 of the people on the island were fucking chefs.
What?
They were dehydrated and starving to death. Fair enough they couldn't remember how to do that, or how to build a smoker. Like, fair enough. No, I agree they shouldn't have wasted the meat, but also, like, I can understand why they didn't think, oh, well, we'll build a smoker to smoke the meat out so it'll fucking last 6 months. Like, they were actively starving to death and dehydrating. Like, I wouldn't know, like, how to build a fucking smoke. I'm not dehydrated now and I don't know how to build a goddamn smoker. I know the basic principles behind how they work. Don't know how to fucking construct one out of shit I find on a beach. Like, fair enough to them, and to be fair.
Last 4 pause again, last pause inside in the grid pattern. Hanging meat off over a slow coal fire. Job done.
I see, wonderful. You know how to do that. Good for you. I fucking don't. I fucking know. Like, Bachelor should probably be fucking like I don't know, fucking 5 sticks and some string.
That would also work.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I fucking like I put 2 sticks together, do that on like twice, put a sting over the top to make like a spit type job, tie the meat to a bit of string, tie that to the stick, light a fire, let the smoke in it. Like that would be my fucking idea. Whether it would fucking work or not, God knows, but I'd give it a bash.
Another thing would even work, like let's hung it like up by a tree, let it air dry to preserve it. That would have worked as well. Jerky it.
But yeah, like if you're actively starving to death and dehydrated, you're probably not gonna fucking think straight. Half of them had fucking heat stroke. That's fair. I'm more pissed off they didn't just like normal fucking cook the fucking food and have
Yeah.
a go.
Then
Like-
you're going like on the building. Because it's like 4 of the fucking people on the island are fucking builder. Who gets to
Yeah.
on the island. It's like, okay, let's build a basic structure. Oh no, I can't be asked. You want to stay out in the rain when it comes. It won't come. It's a tropical island. Oh shit, the rain's here and the fire's now dead.
Dipshits.
I know about times builders have quit the island because like I'm trying to get them to build something so I actually just live in this place, and they're just sunbathing.
See, it's why I couldn't be on a show like Bear Grylls The Island. Like I'd abandon the others. I'd just fucking disappear into the jungle and I wouldn't even tell them. I'd just fucking disappear. I wouldn't even tell the cameraman where I was going. I'd just fuck off into the jungle and turn back up at the season finale. Like, hey, yeah, so like I'm alive. I've built a mansion in the jungle. I'm not coming home with y'all. I'm just here to say bye. Get the fuck off my island. It's mine now. Bye. And then I'd go back to the jungle, and that would be the last anyone would see of me in civilization.
And so, come to my crib. 3 stories, running water, flushing toilets.
Oh no, like gamer straight out, I'd have a lean-to. Like that would be me. I would build a lean-to, and I would but by the end of the season, like the season that I was on, I'd just have like a fucking Viet Cong style like underground complex, and like just with a tunnel entrance just in the lean-to. Like I would have manufactured an ungodly number of fucking shovels out of sticks and rocks, and I would have built a Viet Cong style underground complex.
Or full Hobbit mode.
Literally. Not even I'd go full goblin mode. Like there'd be no civilization about my fucking underground complex. There would be piles of bones of the animals I'd butchered in a pile in the corner somewhere. For decorative purposes. And or on day 15 on the island, I had a really good idea of like a decorative thing to make out of the bones, started collecting the bones, and then at some point forgot like what the plan was, but just kept collecting the bones anyway, just in case it came to me in like the next few days. And it never did come back to me what I was planning on doing with those bones, so they're just kind of there in a pile. I do that way too often. I have an idea of like, oh, I'll do this thing, and then I'll get all the shit together. Or I'll get like most of the shit together, and then I forget what the plan was, and I go, right, well, I'll put that there in case it comes to me. And then like 2 years later, I find the pile of shit and go, why the fuck did I buy a hacksaw? Why did I need a hacksaw, 3.5 gallons of baby oil, and an arc welder? What the fuck was I planning?
Yeah, that's happened more than once.
Do you ever have a light bulb moment where you remember what you were doing?
No.
No.
Never once have I stumbled across like random shit I bought like for a project and gone, I remember what I was gonna do with that.
Yeah,
Like most I like I always pull it out and go, what the fuck was my plan here? What was this for? Because I don't write these things down.
There's a few times where we put pair of us walking around the house picking a random object, like, what was this for?
Yeah, why did we buy this? What was the plan? What was our intention when we picked this up?
Who bought this?
I've had that.
And the thing is, 99% of the time, like when it happens, it's me that bought it. And I had a plan.
I've never had that happen with real life shit. I have had that happen a lot in cross out where I'll go back I'll go to fuck with with one of my old builds, right? And this
Oh, sorry,
happened especially.
Sorry, real quick. I'm just gonna go for a pee. I can still
Alright.
hear you guys though.
Okay.
So this happened especially when I got back into Cross. Like I looked at my old build and I was like, what the fuck was I doing? Like I'll still have those moments where I get a new piece and I go to like rework the build and I'll find like some of the internal bits and I'm just like, what the fuck was I doing with like this, like with like the internals of this thing? It's like, who put that there? Who put that piece there?
Yeah. There's some games I've got if I leave it alone long enough, I go back and restart because like, what the fuck was I doing? I can't remember how. Okay, I was just start from scratch.
What is that with?
And some like game I've left alone for about 6-7 months.
Ah.
You can't along with Dark Souls. Like, okay, what the fuck was I doing?
I'm like that specifically with the Witcher games. Like I've yet to finish The Witcher 3 because like I'll play it for like a couple of weeks and then like I'll take like 2 weeks off, come back and go,
What the fuck was I doing?
what button is it to equip the silver sword instead of the like the man killer?
Yeah.
What do any of these magic spells do?
Oh god, I feel
What's
that.
happening in the story? Why am I having sex with an elder god? What's going on?
I've never had that happen to me that bad, but
Oh, yeah.
I have. I'm trying to think of the game it was.
Anyway, which is bad for that. It's like, what? Why am
Oh,
I?
yeah.
Where am I? What the fuck was I doing? Who was that? Why is it there?
Like,
I've actually-
I keep example
I've
of
had
what I meant of like I'll buy shit and forget why. It's like when I made like my reenactment of like Hitler's like opening speech at the Reichstag out of ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that came about because at some point I bought a little bag off of Temu with 100 like little model ducks. And I have no fucking clue what my original plan was for the ducks. I just found the bag of ducks in a bag of shit randomly and went, what the fuck were these for? Why did I buy these things? Got bored and went, I'm gonna recreate Hitler's like inaugural speech at the Reichstag out of ducks because I'm bored and I have 100 ducks.
I actually I have this you guys have with like The Witcher and well you have with The Witcher, Scotty. I have that with Skyrim. Sometimes when I go back to play it.
See, for me,
Like-
with Skyrim, I have that with like my build, where like I'll go and it's like, why did I spec this character this way? What was I fucking doing? Yeah, so like I put up a save file I've not touched in 6 months. And it's like, why do I have level 50 in one-handed, but I currently have a great sword equipped? What was I up to? I don't remember.
Why would heavy armor wear proficient light armor? What the?
Yeah, like what the fuck was I doing? Like,
Well, speaking of certain things, the inaugural episode of Minmax came out not long ago.
it did, yes. I was actually just before the podcast. I was watching did you guys know the? I think it's Crispy's Tavern.
Yes.
You guys know that YouTuber? Yeah, I was watching their video about the controversy going on with Minmaxed and
Wait, what controversy?
one.
I don't think I've heard
Is
about
it one? I'll tell you in a fucking minute. We can remember. Like, I fucking finish what I'm trying to fucking say. 'Cause I can't remember the name of the guy. Is it One Shot Questers? I think they're called, or One Shot Quester, something like that. Anyway, is the covered YouTuber.
Like that's like one of the ones that's been bitching about it.
Yeah, like One Shot Questers, basically like a few hours after the inaugural episode came out, like basically like ran through like the budget for the show,
Yeah.
and was like trying to accuse them of like mismanagement of funds and shit, and like none of his points make any fucking sense as far as I'm concerned. But like, hey ho,
Yeah, and they,
like
in comparison to Critical Role, like, well, Critical Role does it so much, but like they did on their very first run, they didn't.
yeah, on their first like I don't know if anyone's seen like not like the first season of Critical Role on Critical Role, but the original Critical Role season over on Geek and Sundry.
Yes.
That's a rough season.
Even season two
That
was
shit had a budget of like £1.
Even season 2
A
was
pound
rough.
and a pound and a sad hand job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's a rough season, you know. Like, don't get me- great storyline, but like aesthetically, it's just funked. It is lightly shitted.
You could probably Kickstarter raised 100,000 for it. And they say, well, this set we've got doing worth about 5,000 at best. The sound shit and the
Yeah, and
acting shit. Like, yes, sound shit because it's the first time they've set up a studio like this. This is the first
Yeah,
time,
like-
although they played D&D individually, it's the first time they all
Yes.
play together and on
That-
camera.
Yeah, like that as well. It's the first episode. Like the first episode is always gonna have fucking kinks and quirks.
Yeah.
Like you gotta remember, they filmed an entire season in one fucking sitting in one day. A full campaign module run, one sitting. Like, yeah, okay, like the first couple episodes probably gonna be scuffed while they got their shit figured out. You know, like
I mean, look at us.
to be fair.
We're in episode 19 and we still don't know shit. We still have stuff popping up.
Yeah, like it happens. You know, fucking. You know, like that's the kind of the aim, like that's the aim of the game and content creation in general is
Yeah.
there's always going to be some scuff shit that you could have done better, and especially in D&D, that's very much just kind of how it goes. Is there's gonna be scuff shit. You know, it's like it's a very complicated game, and you're playing with complicated fucking technology. There's gonna be scuff shit.
Even the team themselves said, yeah, the 100 grand wasn't all going to spend on one season. We're going to spread it over like 2 or 3 seasons. of
Yeah,
this.
like they've already said, like they've got about 50 grand, like just like left over on hand that they're using for season 2, and might be able to fund the 3rd season.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, which, like, you know what, being able to pull off something like Min Max's first season, where you've got content creators from fucking all over the globe,
Yeah.
meeting in one location, right, for a couple of days to film again, like to film a season of content that for any other group would take months to film, that they did in like a weekend.
Yeah.
Like, fair fucking enough though.
I think the
Like,
fucking
doing all
week-
of that on like 30k is fucking impressive.
It was like a whole week they've done for the entire season of the first season of Min-Max. And compared to us, like, I'm using a VTT. And we're going on month 6 of
It's about that,
beginning
yeah.
module.
You know, it's like over on Min-Max, like they're using a VTT as well, but they're using it while like playing in person.
Yeah.
Like, you know, which like fair, like they're using the VTT for, like for the viewers' benefit to like give you a visual aid while they do things, which makes sense, you know, like, but yeah, like they've done all of it. Like I think it was like 3 days total. It was like a data setup, data playing, and like I think a day just like deconstruct everything. You know, so like, which like fair enough. You know, it's like they did they got all of the equipment they need. They got a set built, rented the location, dealt with accommodation for everyone, like fucking flew everyone out. Yeah, like, you gotta remember, what one of the guys on that fucking show came from England
Yeah.
to Texas. That's like $5,000 right fucking there to get his ass out. You know, fucking, you know, none of them have been paid yet because they're getting paid based on the ad revenue because they all agreed not to take any money up front. Like,
Speaking of Texas, there's some interesting news around Brandon Herrera's election.
oh fuck off, I don't care.
Oh,
I genuinely do not give a shit.
okay.
Don't get me wrong, I love Brandon. All right, Brandon's a really cool guy. I do not care for his political career in the slightest.
Oh, well, he
Right.
won.
Like, I could wake up tomorrow and be informed that Brandon Herrera is the president, and it's going to change less than nothing about my life at this point. I don't care. Like, who gives a fuck, you know? The world's on fire anyway. It doesn't change anything.
And yeah, it can't any worse.
You know, I'll care when you come to me and tell me that Brandon Herrera has solved the homeless problem in Texas. That's when I'll start giving a shit about his political career. You know, or something equally as valuable.
The only place in the world I think homelessness could now be solved is Hawaii, because homelessness is a choice there at this point in time. People go there to be homeless.
Even then, I could solve the homeless problem in Hawaii in about 6 weeks. It's not fucking rocket science, but you know.
Well, yeah, you tell the surf camps to go and get a job, and then they run away.
Honestly, there's even fucking easier solutions. I'll be honest, it's the same solution as everywhere else on planet fucking Earth, but you know, no one wants to hear me out because that's communism for me. Fucking dickheads. Fucking, you just build more fucking social housing. It's not fucking rocket science. I'm sorry. It's not fucking hard. Like all I'm fucking saying, right? All I'm fucking saying, right? Like you like. Let's take Britain, right? You take the tax fucking system here in Britain, right? Where like average motherfuckers paying about 12% fucking tax on their income. If you're taking 12% of everyone's money, you can afford to build a couple of fucking blocks of flats and charge like 40 quid rent. You can afford to do it, gentlemen.
What's actually worse than it, I looked at the tax brackets for when I'm opening that project.
Yeah.
Anything under 125 grand is taxed at 20%.
Yeah.
Right? Over 225, it's 45%.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you basically spend half your time working for free at that point.
Yeah.
Right? And anything above, I think anything above like 200, I think 300,000 is taxed at what's called the executive rate of 52%.
Yeah. So it's like when you're bringing in that kind of money as a government, you can afford to build some fucking social housing programs. Anyone tells you they can't is just they're either lying or they're retarded. I'm sorry, but there's no other way around it. They're either lying or they're fucking retarded.
For me, someone thinks like, oh, pay tax. Like, if I'm working as a plumber, because a plumber can put in over 100, like 200 grand easy a year.
Yeah.
Right. If I'm slugging through shit to fix people's shit to make money, and the guy says, well, I want half that, I'll say, no, fuck you.
Yeah, taxation is fucking theft. But if you know it, like, and this is the thing, right? Taxation is theft, but if the government's gonna steal my fucking money, the least they can do is spend it fucking sensibly and use it to actually help the wider fucking community. Because I'm sorry, that's the fucking point of government and taxes.
Yes.
The whole fucking point is that I give the government some money and they look after me and everyone else by doing things that help the wider fucking community. You know, like both to improve our fucking lives and also to keep us safe. When you're taking 50% of my fucking income and everyone else's fucking income, you should be more than capable as a fucking country to afford to do that. Anyone that says otherwise is fucking retarded.
It's more, because they say, that's income tax. Then you got like poll tax on top of that, so you can pay the vote.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got national insurance on top of that.
Yeah.
Right? With that's something like 10, 12%. Then you've got like fucking your local council tax, so you get your bins emptied.
Yeah, like taxation is fucking theft. Especially with the way that the fucking British government fucking does it. Because they take the money and give you fuck all in return.
Yep.
No,
Fucking...
we go where we live, we've got a skate park built, right?
Yep.
Now people have got built, like all skaters, lobbied to get it, and we managed to get raised up, I think it was 130 grand to get skate park built. Right? They said, okay, we've got built, here we go, land free, build it up. By the time it was finished, right, they spent about 30 grand, if that, on the equipment, and the rest of the 100 grand disappeared. They tried to claim that whole thing cost 130 grand. Like, did you fuck? So we priced out the equipment and what it actually would cost. And no one knows that 100 grand went to.
No, like, taxation is fucking theft. Fucking... I hate it. I despise it. It's like I keep saying, give me executive control for a year. Give me a year. Executive control. Make me supreme leader of Britain for a year. I'll turn the whole fucking planet around. I swear to God. I swear to God I'd do it. Right? Like, because It's what genuinely like just it pisses me off so fucking much, right? It's like the politicians try so hard to convince us that politics is fucking complicated, and it just isn't. It just isn't. It's only complicated because they want it to be complicated so that they don't have to do anything, so that they can just make money for no reason. Like, you know, like all these arbitrary political fucking like rules and laws and shit. Like, oh, you have to schedule this meeting and you have to talk, you know, very gently to your political adversary. Fuck no. Fuck that shit. Give me a telephone. I'm working class fucking scum, right? I say it how it is. Give me a telephone and give me the fucking phone number to whoever the fuck is in charge of Germany right now. I will phone that motherfucker and I will put a couple of things fucking straight real fucking quickly. Right? Fucking, like, see if I was in charge during Brexit. You know how fucking quick Brexit would have been sorted out in an hour? It would have been a goddamn hour. I would have put every European leader in a fucking conference call. I'd have muted their goddamn microphones, and I would have said the following: "Listen here, motherfuckers. Right? We founded the European Union. We bailed all of you assholes out at the end of World War fucking II. If anyone owes anyone any goddamn money, it's you fuckers. So how about you square up your debts from World War II, and then we'll talk about whether or not I'm paying to leave the company I fucking founded." Right? That shit would have been squared up in an hour. Right? Because none of them had the money to pay back what they owed us from World War fucking II at the time. So it would have been a done deal of, what I'll do, lads, is I'll take 30 grand off all your debts. That sums up to a little over what you want from me financially to fuck off, and I will then fuck off. Thank you, bye. That would have been that fucking job sorted. And another thing, put me in charge now, I will turn this economy around in 2 fucking moves. Move 1, rape Greece. Right? Greece is in trillions of dollars of debt. We're probably never seeing a cent of it back. So I'm gonna do the good old-fashioned can't pay, we'll take it away approach. I'm invading Greece and I'm stealing the olive farms. Move number fucking 2, I'm building some goddamn social housing programs that are sensible. No more of this. We'll build the houses then sell it to a private company and we'll very strongly tell them to make it affordable. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm building the houses are staying in the government's name, and I'm charging 40 quid a month on rent. I'm the government, I can afford the loss.
Probably that's what happened where we live now. It used to be council housing. Then it was sold off to HOA, which is like what carbon is.
That's actually a pretty good idea, Scotty. You know what? I should go invade Greece.
Like
now.
Council housing makes more fucking sense than the private HOA systems we use. Council housing makes more fucking sense.
Yes, we live technically we live in a HOA.
It pisses me off so fucking much, right? Running a country isn't fucking difficult. The people that do it just want you to think it is difficult so they can justify not getting anything done. Fuck the red tape. Put me in, give me executive control, right? Just give me the executive command powers to run the country with no oversight, no bureaucratic fuckery, no underlings to sit and undermine my bullshit. Just give me the fucking keys and let me fucking drive. Let the chef cook.
Into my head, I think take Greece back. Like a lot of like high court sheriffs going to Greece. Like we've got outstanding debt here. We need to pay it. If we can't, it's like room government facilities. Like okay, we'll take the hospital. This fucking.
Dude, unironically, give me 5 fucking SAS guys and 6 machine guns. I'll have Greece fucking overthrown in a weekend. Right? They're Greeks. There's only two people in this world that can't fight for shit, and that is the Greeks and the Sicilians. And even then, in my personal humble opinion, the Sicilians are just Greeks pretending to be Italian.
What are Sicilians again? Where do they come from?
People from the island of Sicily.
Oh, right.
You seen Italy? How do you that boot bit country? There's like a little football at the end of the toe. That's Sicily.
Huh.
And fun fact, Sicily used to be a Greek island. It was part of ancient Greece. it didn't become part of Italy until quite late into the Roman fucking Empire. They are not
Oh.
Italians, they are Greeks cosplaying as Italians.
Good.
And they give us Italians a bad fucking name because they're the reason the mob is in New York.
Also, the Sicilians give us one of the Sicilians made in the world is they give us lemons because they manufacture lemons.
And even then, lemons aren't fucking real.
No, it's a
Lemons don't occur naturally in fucking nature. They are citrines that were hybridized with a different fruit, and I don't remember the name of the other fucking fruit.
Wait,
But
shit. Wait, hold
lemons
on. Really?
aren't real. Yes, lemons
Really?
literally don't fucking exist. We invented lemons.
It was a bit.
Lemons are made to fuck up.
Huh.
It was a bit of citron crossed with a lime, I think it was.
I think it's a lime. Right? I think you're right. Either way, we literally invented a fruit. If as a species we can invent a whole ass fucking fruit, we can afford to build fucking sensible social housing programs.
But it's probably okay. They were saying it. When life gives you lemons, life gives you lemons. We give them to ourselves.
Yes, we
Yeah.
invented fucking lemons. Lemons don't exist. They don't occur naturally. We forced them into. We raped lemons into this world.
The problem, I would love to the thought process that made lemon in the first place.
I just want words with the man that had the idea so I can head him for being a moron.
You know, a fruit you can't technically eat because it's so bitter, it just kills you. You know, what's the thought process of actually making that fucking thing?
I think he was just high. Fuck. I need to calm down. It's not that serious. Like,
It's just a lemon, Scotty. It's okay.
like
It's okay.
the
It's
lemon
just a
thing's
lemon.
not that serious. I need to I've got leftover pissed off energy from the last like fucking 25 minutes of politics. Isn't that fucking complicated? Like the lemon thing is not that serious. I need to calm down. But also,
You do.
if
You
we
really
can
do
rape
need to calm
lemons
down.
into existence, you know what I mean? Like if we can literally rape the lemon into existing, I feel like we can make we can fix the other problems. If we, you know what I mean?
I don't even
As a species, we fucking combined our efforts to make lemons fucking exist. We wasted our shit on that. How can we not come together to sort out the actually important fucking problems? Again, look at COVID. We came together as a species and we cured that shit in 2 fucking years. 2 years, we had a solution to a global pandemic because we got our shit together and combined our planetary resources. Imagine the amazing good we could do if we just did that all the time for all the problems.
No, example, like, if you look at America, right? You have places like Boston at the time was like it's back 1700s.
Oh,
like,
God,
one of the
Boston.
biggest, richest areas, and they spent 50 years making beans.
Yeah,
No, Chicago. Shall we solve
that's
that
what
problem?
Boston's known for.
Solve that problem? No, we're gonna make pizza surrounded by bread dough. A soup surrounded by bread dough with cheese on top.
Like, I hate it. I hate it so much.
I'll call it the Chicago deep dish. Even though no one's going to actually like the fucking thing, they're going to think it's amazing.
You know, and then Chicago, like, really just decided to fucking comfort everyone by putting broccoli on a pizza.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
still somehow didn't commit a worse affront than the fucking people that put pineapple. And another thing, speaking of that,
no.
Hawaiian pizza isn't even from fucking Hawaii.
That's one thing I'll go through. Pineapples are native to Hawaii.
Correct.
So why is like everything said, oh, this is a Hawaiian themed dish? Why is it named pineapple?
But again, this is the thing that was like specifically with the Hawaiian pizza. It wasn't even fucking invented in Hawaii.
New York
It
wasn't
wasn't even done in Hawaii. It was fucking New York that did it. It was either New York or Chicago. I can never remember. Either fucking way, neither of those places are in fucking Hawaii. Why is it called the Hawaiian pizza?
Pineapple come from Hawaii. Now, if you think coconut, actually, yeah, okay, it's Hawaiian themed then, if it's coconut. But pineapples aren't native to Hawaii.
But also, if
Scotty's
you even think about putting coconut on my fucking pizza,
It
I
wasn't
will
me.
insert a steel chair into your urethra.
Nothing. It started out as a fucking lemon argument, or no? Scotty was out
A
about how
lemon
he-
rant.
a
It was
le-
a
it was-
rant.
It started out as a lemon rant, and now it's gone to pizza.
I'm not even gonna ask how you guys are
Well, it started off with Scotty like complaining about his government, right? Typical Scotty behavior. And then we went to lemons for some reason.
Wow.
Because lemons aren't real. We raped lemons into existence, Apple. And the government's out here trying to tell us that politics is so complicated. We raped a fruit into existence. Running a country cannot be that hard in comparison. We invented a fruit from fucking nowhere. We can fix homelessness.
Think orange carrots don't exist in nature either.
Exactly. All I'm saying is if we can rape new fruits into existence and rape other ones into being different colors, communism can work as a result.
But so
I'm really behind you.
the conversation with the lemons started because Scotty was talking about how like people say that politics is really complicated, but we literally like we merged a lime and what was it?
Citrine.
A
A
cit-
citrine.
Yeah, to make the lemon. We forced a lemon into existence. And but politics is so hard. That was the correlation.
Not just that, but like also the when life gives you lemons, life didn't give us lemons.
That's what Scotty.
Exactly my point. Life never gave us lemons. We played God and raped lemons into fucking existence. As a result, communism can work. We proved it works because we combined our planetary resources to rape a fruit into existence. As a result, we can do it again to solve any other problem. We had
Scotty.
kind of a problem that required a lemon-based solution, so we raped lemons into existence. Meaning we can solve any other problem by just combining our planetary fucking
The
resources.
worst thing about that is, right, because
Scotty, it's just a lemon. Calm down, buddy.
no,
It's not just the lemon. It's not the lemon that's the point. It's the principle
What?
of the lemon creation that's the problem.
what's even worse about that
Oh,
whole
God,
story of the
not
lemons
lemon.
is because of the creation of the lemon, the bit of citrine, which was its based, them became extinct.
Exactly. You can't get citrines anymore. They no longer exist. We raped lemons into existence so hard, we eradicated the parental fruit. There is 2 whole citrine fucking seeds left on Earth, and they're both in the Antarctic in the seed vault. It's genuinely true for anyone curious.
Yes.
The last citrine seeds on Earth are in the North fucking Pole,
No, there's
Huh.
in a bunker.
There's one citrine plant left, and that's in the Rare Botanical Gardens.
It is bullshit. It's such bullshit. Again, another point to what I'm fucking saying. We combined our planetary resources to build an underground bunker in the North fucking Pole to store seeds.
Which is the most cute facility
If
on the
we-
planet.
Yes, if we can fucking do that as a species, then how the fuck are there still homeless people? How is homelessness still a problem when we can combine the planetary resources to build a fucking seed bunker in the middle of the fucking tundra?
What's even worse, right, is we can build ships big enough to house half Manhattan's population on board.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Out of
Which-
metal, a material that famously doesn't fucking float.
Actually, I've always been curious. How did we get like boats to start floating?
Oxygen, oxygen, and displacement.
I'm not getting into the idea of Bonnie and float mechanics.
Oxygen and this basically triangles float. Even if it's made out of a thing that doesn't float, triangles float if you make
Wait.
the triangle triangular enough.
Wait, so did we just rape the water into letting our ships float?
Basically, yes.
Yes.
We basically ripped the laws of physics with that to make boats better.
Another dub for humanity.
Essentially, you create a container which displaces more water than its weight.
Okay, all
By,
I'm
by
saying,
expanding it over by expanding over the surface of the water. Right, that's a very simplest explication of it. I can go in more detail, but I'm not. I'm too tired.
okay, all I'm fucking saying, right?
Yeah.
If we took the budget that we give to NASA and we put that into building houses, there would never be a person going
No,
homeless again
no,
on
sorry.
this planet.
Right, no. NASA didn't get.
I'm not saying defund NASA. I'm just fucking saying with how expensive it is to launch a goddamn rocket.
I'm sorry.
You
No.
heard-
You take 2% of the budget America puts into its military. Right?
No, we need that for killing brown
Yeah, and
people.
again,
You've
no
cured
one would go
homelessness.
homeless again. We would never have, for the rest of human history, there would never be a man, woman, or child go hungry, never mind without a shelter over their fucking heads.
But we need that money.
Echo, if you take 10% of your military budget, right, you've cured poverty in America.
Gamer, fuck that. You take 10% of America's military budget, you've cured poverty globally.
Yeah, but
Globally.
Yes, but we need that money for munitions.
Echo, you already have enough fucking munitions to wipe out the planet 45 times over.
Echo, right? I watched.
No, double or nothing. We're gonna go for
No, Echo,
what is that?
I will fucking
I
actually fucking hit.
I read the Congress report on your military budget, right? You
Yeah.
have warehouses that stretch over 100 square miles of ammunition that's rotting.
Because your country
Rotting.
literally manufactures more ammunition than it can fire.
Yeah, that's why we sell. That's why we sell our own shit.
You have enough ammunition to last you 50 years of constant warfare.
Well,
And
what
even
if
if you
what
did
if
50 years
what
of
if
constant warfare, over half of that like munition supply wouldn't be fired because it would go out of date and rot before it could be fired.
exactly? So like, what if it lasts for like 51 years?
That's not how gunpowder works.
Oh, metal.
I know. Listen. I'm just taking the piss out of you guys. I hope you know.
Like, that's what I say. Like, you take 10% of the military budget. You like, guess how much of a dent 10% of the US military budget would actually put into the military effectiveness of the US?
0.
Not even a fucking scratch. The paint wouldn't even chip at 10%. Take that 10%, put it into, again, social housing, welfare benefits, literally anything that's beneficial to the average fucking civilian. You solve that problem, not just in the American country, you could solve it fucking globally.
Echo, do you know how many in just the army, right? How many people are actually standing army right now? Active
U.S.,
active military in your
Great U.S., Great Britain.
In the
Uh,
US active like service members.
Oh, I thought you were asking how many, like,
Now, how many active duty military personnel, the United States military,
No.
including Marine Corps, Navy,
No,
like
no, no,
infantry
just the Army.
and Air Force?
just the army alone,
I think it's a bit over 1,000 people, right?
1 million.
Or no, million. Sorry, that's what I meant. A bit over.
Just the army alone has a standing force of 1.1 million, with reserve force of 2.3 million.
Huh.
That's just your army.
Yeah.
And the rest of the
what-
forces in there, it goes up to about, I think, like nearly 4 mil total standing forces, active forces.
Huh.
So 0.002% of your population is military forces.
Huh. Neat.
Keep in mind that's the same number of active personnel your military had during World War II when there was a draft.
Oh.
So during a peacetime, your country's military is as powerful as it was in the height of the deadliest military combat in modern human history.
And even
Well,
after-
yeah. We got bitch slapped once, and we're gonna fucking let that happen again. So
Echo, even
You
add for inflation
you
for
haven't
wartime.
won a war since the Second World War.
Right, even add for like inflation, right? Your military spending has tripled even since Vietnam, and that's adjusting for inflation. For a country supposedly not in any active wars, you've tripled your spending on military. Most countries downgrade their military during peacetimes. No, America ramped it up.
yeah, again, we wanted to be ready.
Again,
For
you
what?
haven't won a war since World War II.
The only place that has a bigger standing army than you is China. And even then, their standing army is only like 0.00002 of their population because they've got like 3 billion there.
Again, ever since World War II, America keeps upping the amount of money it spends on its military, and it has yet to win a war since. Because you keep giving the fuck up halfway through the wars. Except that, like, those 2 times where you just got your shit rocked. What were those 2 times? Korea and fucking Vietnam. Where those 2 wars pissed me off, because, like, how the fuck did you lose 2 wars back to back in the jungle against a bunch of fucking farmers with sharpened mangoes versus fucking machine gun? How did you lose to the sharpened mangoes while wielding fucking fully automatic machine guns?
What makes it worse?
Like, the last time the British Empire went to war with cunts with sharpened mangoes, we were invading Africa with fucking black powder rifles. And we beat the cunts with sharpened mangoes. How did you fuck it up in an era where you had napalm?
You think what's even makes it even worse, right? Vietnam had no tanks, no heavy vehicles, no air support, none of that. Not even an active military water assault capabilities.
It was dudes with Kalashnikovs in the jungle versus an entire country with napalm. Do you know what tends to die rather effectively when you hit it with napalm? Fucking trees. What's the jungle made out of? Fucking trees. How the fuck did you lose the fucking tree war twice back to fucking back?
Not to mention, you got the Daisy Cut as well, which reduced everything to atoms over like a 3 square mile radius.
Like, I'd like to point out as well, during both Korea and Vietnam, the US military dropped enough napalm to wipe out the jungles of both countries multiple times over. And both countries today are still 99% fucking jungle. So my only question about both wars is, what the fuck were you dropping napalm on the entire time?
I mentioned Agent Orange and shit, strip the trees dead and everything else that dropped on it.
It's like you dropped enough shit to wipe out both countries' worth of forests about 15 times over. And both countries still have jungles. What were you wasting the napalm on? Were you napalming the fish in the lakes or something? How is there still trees there? Like, was that the idea? Like, was the military generals in both wars convinced that the fish were spies? How do you drop that much fucking fire on a country full of trees?
I mean,
and lose?
What gets me the worst is like the American mail van, right?
Oh yeah, it's made by Northrop Grumman.
Yeah, you know what's actually cost for development? So I checked that because then about 5 years ago the numbers are slight on that one, right? In the time that was invented 50 odd years ago, that was 3.4 million for that.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that was development cost for that thing.
3.4 million to take a milk van and rip the doors off it.
Yeah, and give it a worse engine. To make a vehicle so terrifying to drive at speed that most mail carriers give up after about 2 years because of nerves.
Y'all gonna drive me to start fucking drinking. I swear to God, y'all gonna make me alcoholics with the way your country behaves.
You already are an alcoholic.
No, I'm just on the precipice, but your country's about to get me to just actually step into traffic in the alcoholic department.
We won't go to alcoholic, right? The Congress has put aside a budget of 10 million to develop the next mill van. That starts this year.
Scotty's about to lose it. He's about to lose it.
Instead of
$10 million fucking dollars
yes,
to develop a van.
develop the new mill van.
Game, I'm not being funny. I could build a mill van in a shed for about 100 fucking quid.
No, what you could do is
Like,
a van already exists for this job. It's called Transit, which exists in America.
yeah, just use the fucking Ford Transit. Like, Lord knows there's enough Ford Transits in the world. They still build the fuckers.
I think
They're about 30k a pop.
what pisses me off is, with the particularly male van in America, is it gets 10 miles to the gallon. That piece of
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Yeah, 10 miles to the gallon. Right? The transit van from back to the same era that thing was built got 35. The Monday transit van gets 50 to 60 miles to the gallon.
Huh.
Like the Humvee. 2 miles.
Don't
God, not-
get- don't
yeah,
get me
I got
started on
the-
the fucking Humvee.
yeah, don't-
not get me started on the Humvee. I will actually blow a blood vessel. Right? Like, you get me started on the Humvee, I'm gonna come downstairs after the show and I'm gonna have a fucking bruise on my fucking temple from where a blood vessel went pop. I need you to understand. I've been getting what the blood vessel in my temple has been fucking spasming for 45 minutes. You get me started on the godforsaken Humvee, I might actually have an aneurysm. Fuck the fucking Humvee. It is a piece of shit that never worked and will never work.
Actually, I'm gonna make you curious. What started your beef with the Humvee?
It's useless. That's what started with it.
Yeah, but it's gotta feel like if he's got a personal vendetta against the Humvee. I'm curious if there's like some untold Scotty lore.
The main reason I hate the Humvee, right, is it's the same reason why I hate quite a lot of military technology. Is because they already had fucking vehicles that did the three jobs the Humvee was designed to do. And rather than just take those three vehicles and make them better, what they did was they went, we'll take all three vehicles and we'll just kind of go smush to try and make a better car that does all three jobs on its own. And rather than making one vehicle that does all three fairly well, they made one vehicle that is completely fucking incapable of doing any of them.
Okay, what's your opinion on the MRAP?
If I ever get my hands on the man that invented the MRAM, I will do unspeakable things to his corpse. Never mind the things I'll do to make him into the corpse in the first place.
Is that the new one they built? The new
No, the MRAP's been around for a while. It's mine resistant, ambush protected. It's essentially like the Humvee but better.
It's not better than them.
Like, it's not even better at its fucking main purpose of surviving mines. Right? In an unarmored civilian grade Humvee, right? With a full capacity of 3 cunts in the back, 2 at the front, right? Each individual man in that Humvee has a 4% chance of survival if you drive that bitch over an anti-tank mine. In the MRAM, you've got 2%. So it's not even, that bitch is fully armored. It's not even better at its sole fucking job.
That's probably it's mirror mounts. The whole shell mounted in aluminum. Only something like 3mm thick.
It does have Kevlar plating in it. It does have Kevlar plating in the bodywork as well, and it's still shit. An unarmored civilian version of the Humvee has a better survival odd in the one job the MRAM was supposed to be better at.
Because I remember the vehicle that Tough Game played about with when the Humvee was being developed, and it was the Marauder, right? Which was developed cheaper than the Humvee was, cost less to build, right? And actually survives anti-tank mines and rocket RPG direct shots from RPGs and artillery shells.
And was also fucking decent at the 3 jobs the Humvee was designed to do.
Yeah. Moving troops from point A to point B and defend them. Because one thing the thing came with was that also like air filters and everything else. I said your tank was on 4 wheels.
Fucking I
It's
hate
a
it.
kit. And again, I think
Fucking-
buying one of those was, I think a military Humvee was what? It's what, 100 grand?
That 120.
I'm pretty sure the Marauder is about 80,000.
Give or
Actually
take.
actually has armor plating on board.
That's it drives me fucking insane. Right? The Humvee isn't good, and I'm sick of pretending that it is. I'm sick of placating to morons who think the Humvee is worth any amount of money. I wouldn't pay $1 for a Humvee. Quite frankly, there's not an amount of money on this planet you could pay me to accept a Humvee.
Even when they were deployed in Afghanistan, the truth was they immediately got the Humvees, went out to a metal place, bought sheet metal, started welding sheet metal in order to give it extra cover.
Yeah.
To make
it's
it
a fact.
almost viable.
Yeah. Was it Nick said? That sinking feeling in a Humvee when you put the foot down and realize it's a noise pedal, not an actual accelerator?
Because it literally is. The Humvee has a top speed of about 4 miles per hour.
31, I think it is. 31 to 40, something like that.
Yeah, which you know,
Huh.
all I'm saying is when you've got bullets flying at you, you'd be as well doing 4 miles a fucking hour. Compared to the speed of a bullet, 40 miles an hour is 4 miles an hour.
Well, no,
Let's be fair.
what's worse about it, right, is the Abrams tank, which is, was that 22 tons of steel?
Yeah, that can move it. That can move about 55, 60 miles.
No, 60 kilometers, it's about 40 miles an hour we can run at full speed. About 60 kilometers an hour. Right? And do it well. So even then, the heavy tank is still faster than your supposedly light reconnaissance vehicle. Because the Humvee was designed as light reconnaissance to go out to scout the area for the tanks. So a tank moves faster than your scout vehicle does.
Like, it drives me fucking mad. It drives me fucking mad.
I'm sorry, like minimum spend alone driving you fucking up the wall half the time. I mean, I'd say England's not much
Yeah.
better. Fucking the new version of the SEA is going to cost $3.6 million.
Yeah, I was about to say y'all can't really talk with how like what your like standard issue service rifle is.
Dude, at least our fucking vehicles work. Right? At least our service vehicles fucking start.
Okay,
First
sure,
try.
yeah, sure. You'll make it to the combat zone. You'll dismount. You'll get ready to go in, and then your rifles will jam after the first shot. Yeah.
Echo,
Yeah, but if I fucking land that first shot, I can steal the jihadi's gun.
Echo, I'm going to point out something to you. The M16.
Fuck that. The M4. The M4 is just as bad for fucking jamming. Do you know how easy it is to jam the M4? Sneeze on an M4 at the wrong time and it shatters.
Make them put plastic.
Sneeze near the M4's fucking firing chamber, mid burst. Gun breaks there and then.
I think
There and fucking then, the whole thing comes apart and you end up with a firing pin in your shoulder blade because you sneezed on it.
I remember one of the
I
tests.
don't want to hear fuck.
I remember doing one of the tests on the M4 when it first came out. It was like 5 grains of sand was enough to jam the fucking firing chamber.
Oh God.
And that's one of the most commonly used rifles in your military. So I don't want to hear diddly dick.
If I'm going for a current built service rifle, I'm just going to go today. I've got 3 choices. It's either the G36, right?
Yeah, solid pick actually. The G36 is goated as fuck actually.
The Scar
I'm
L.
with you.
Scar L. Right? Particularly,
I'm more partial to the H personally, but the L's a good pick.
I like the L because it's 7.62. Personally.
That's fair.
Right? And the French Carbine 38 and 5.56.
I've just lost all respect for you.
You might say that's the main battle rifle the FCS using in the moment.
I have more respect for Liz Truss right now than I do for you.
It's my third option. Still better than fucking SE80.
I still have more respect for Liz Truss than I do you. Like with that, that's in, the fact that a French firearms, even in your top 30, has just lost all of your street cred.
Hey, they said pick something famous. A lot of people seem to picking these days.
Sorry,
I'll
I
be
felt
honest.
unwell.
If you'd said the FAMAS as your third pick, I would have on
Yeah.
instant come downstairs and thrown my phone at your forehead like a fucking tomahawk. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I would deserve it 'cause for some reason the FAMAS is getting a massive resurgence recently.
I don't know why. It's so shit.
I tell you,
Like, do you know what my top three would be?
I don't
Like
know.
my top three.
I'm gonna tell you, I changed out,
Alright,
changed out the
go ahead.
French carbine for the Japanese Type 96.
Okay, that I can respect. I disagree, like personally, but I can respect the pick.
It's better. It's still better. It's better than Type 97 because it still buys 5. It's still in 7.62, but it still has that longer bar for stability reasons. It's heavier, but it's got a nicer kick to it.
No, like my top three like service weapons, like I would take, right? Like I'm with you, like Galil. Galils are fucking great. I love a Galil.
All right, yeah,
right?
I can.
Like Galils they're so nice. They're beautiful, right? Fucking one of the rare cases of German engineering where they didn't get too complicated with it. They kept it simple and they made it fucking well. They did a good job with that motherfucker, right? Love it. Love it. Right? After that, I'd probably be looking at the probably the Scar H after that then, because I prefer it over the Scar L. The Scar H, I just think it's nicer. It's a little more compact. It's a little heavier, but like it's a little nicer, like lengthwise for my tastes. Like it's also like slightly sleeker, like for me aesthetically. So I prefer the Scar H. Third, controversially, I'd love to tell you, but I've forgotten the fucking name of it.
So
the one that was made by Balashnikov. They had to like change the name of it because his name's Balashnikov and it was too close to Kalashnikov.
Oh, I don't remember. That's the Galil. You're about there.
No, it's not the Galil, it's the other one.
wait, so for this top three, is it like we're just talking like standard issue service rifle?
Standard issue
Whatever,
military
right?
service rifle, yes.
All right, top like number one for me, M1 Garand.
That's not a service rifle.
As it's no longer in active service.
Yeah, but it was at one point, so I'm
But it
I
isn't
think-
today.
yeah.
No,
Meh.
it's not today available.
Even then, it was a battle rifle, not a service rifle.
True, but it was standard issue.
Nah.
So like I'll accept it, to be fair. Like if we're talking historicals, I'll take it as a service, but like it's not today in active service.
Yeah. That's a decent map to go. Still, I mean, let's say for
Oh yeah. Like because that's the thing. If we expand it to historical weapons, yeah, the M1 Grand's in my top three easily.
Yeah,
Like it's a beautiful weapon.
it is. It's fucking and the ping just.
M1 Garand, and you're talking like something like maybe the M14.
Honestly, do you know what I'm taking over the M14? The bar.
Yeah,
The
the bar.
from World War II, because that is
Yeah.
literally just a fully automatic M1 Garand.
Yeah,
It is beautiful.
I know there were accounts of like Japanese soldiers being cut in half because they got
Oh,
got caught in a burst of bar fire.
The bar was a devastating piece of kit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was the original LMG.
I said the Germans' M42 was bad enough, but the British bar with the 36 firing rounds. Only limitation that thing had was like it's like 20 mag rounds.
Yeah, it's a 20 magazine round is kind of like it's the only real offset I see with the bar. Like everything else, I fucking love.
Again, although the bar was fully automatic LMG type build, it was more designed like for sniping originally.
I mean, yeah, realistically.
Really?
Yeah, basically burst fire sniping.
Yeah, it was designed for like it was designed that way. It's like every shot count, but like one shot goes like through 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a pee again. I'll be 2 minutes.
You see that guy? You see that guy hiding behind those other two guys? Yeah, get rid of him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Triple
essentially.
kill.
It was like one of the very first versions of like beginnings of an anti-material rifle appearing on the battlefield.
Yeah.
That thing.
I mean, both the Garand and the Bar were chambered in the same caliber.
It was, but the Grand kept with copper tips or lead tips. The Bar started introducing steel tips.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
The Bar went from copper to steel.
I mean, both will blow a big hole through a motherfucker, but like,
Yeah, I think the Bar started with two towards anti-material uses before
Yeah.
the first 50 caliber was fully introduced.
so could you say that like the Bar paved the way for the M82 Barrett as we know it today?
Yes, actually,
Essentially, yeah.
unironically.
Huh? That's actually really cool.
I'll bring a image of the Bar.
All right.
Before you do, real quick, I'm just gonna say like what my third pick would be for historical service weapons
All right.
because it's a controversial one.
All right.
Like, it's World War II era again. The Japanese Type 100 assault rifle.
Oh yeah,
I actually know what you're
That-
talking about.
That like with like the curvy magazine that plugs into the side. It was basically Japan's answer to the grease gun, and it's so shit but
Yeah.
so beautiful. I love that piece of shit.
I actually hold on.
I love it so
okay.
much.
Okay, for number 3 on my like historical like service weapons, it's gonna be I'm gonna say the M60, like the M60 machine gun.
That's fair,
Vietnam era.
actually. I don't mind
but-
the M60.
In a very close fourth place is the grease gun.
See, I don't like the grease gun personally.
Actually, wait, no, not the grease
Like-
gun. The fucking the Tommy gun. The Thompson.
The Thompson's a lot like I'm with you with that, but the grease gun, like aesthetically, the grease gun is just a piece of shit.
I remember.
I know
so
it's the point, but it's a piece of shit, and also like it fires 9mm. That's about as much help as a condom in a convent.
So I have a book. It's at my mother's house currently because when I moved, but it's called it's essentially a whole bunch of handwritten stories like from people that actually landed or parachuted in on D-Day, right?
Mhm.
And the very first story, which is one of my favorites, is from a paratrooper. And he described the Thompson as kind of a hose. You just kind of point it in the general direction of whoever's shooting at you, just kind of wave it back and forth.
Yeah, basically. Especially if you got the drum mag on it. Like, I tell you, like,
Drum mags
Okay,
were not
controversial.
like drum mags are not good for like your
drum
combat
mags-
operations like
The
that
drum mags
because
in around the 90s foot was at the end of the
Yeah.
1950s. The type
Oh, I know, they were
Yeah.
like a later period thing, but I just mean like in terms of using the Tommy gun like in that hose manner. You
Yeah.
want the fucking drum mag for that job.
yeah.
But like, I get controversial opinion. Do you know what gun I argue was better than the Thompson?
What?
The Russian PPSH.
No, PPSH was good because it fired underwater. It was the first underwater firing rifles during World War II.
Wait, really? Wait, it could?
Yes.
Yeah, the PPSH can fire underwater.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
It was
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Whereas with the gas refill back allowed for the clean injection of the round and rechamber a new
Yeah.
round in a watertight seal.
Oh shit! That's awesome.
Yeah. It was actually also underwater automatic firing, which would make it
Yes.
even more special. And that's
It's got that like really cool like situational use like benefit. For me though, it's literally just the Thompson with the drum mag a decade early. It is the same fucking weapon. If
You know what?
like it
That's
looks
fair
the
enough.
same and it fires the same ammunition.
I'm not bringing on the stream because I'll probably get slapped off YouTube because of guns.
Yeah, you know.
And
Yeah.
They're getting pissy at the minute. But there. That's actually the brown. That's the basically.
Wait, what? Wait, would YouTube get mad at us for showing guns? Like, we're
Yeah,
they
they're
can.
kind of cracking down a little bit about it at the minute. They're being weird, but
why?
War.
yeah, violent content and shit.
War and like a few terrorist attacks popped up recently.
Yeah.
Man. YouTube, you can still suck my cock.
Why would you want them to?
But yeah.
Dear God, have self-respect, man.
Oh god, yeah, I probably would catch some sort of disease.
Yeah, that's-
Exactly. Some
that's
fucking
the-
self-respect.
I'd have to watch a fucking unskippable 30-minute ad before I can like fucking have a wank.
There'd be a 30-minute unskippable ad just to get to the foreplay. Never mind the blowjob.
Oh God, yeah.
So yeah, there's a Browning with the World War end of World War One being World War Two was standard run, and that.
Yeah.
For it, right? So it's like a 20-round magazine, automatic firing. Extra
Oh
long
my
barrel.
god, is that what BAR stands for? Is it?
Yes,
does it
Browning
stand for
automatic
Browning
rifle.
automatic rifle.
Yes, we've
I
been.
never knew that. I
Hold
thought
on,
it was just
Johnny.
called a bar.
Scotty, we've had this conversation before,
Have
buddy.
we?
Buddy, we've had this conversation. Yeah, me. I think you were in a VC one time with me and Switch, and we were talking about the bar. And,
Oh,
and-
gamer! If Switch was involved, I was probably shit faced. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay,
I love Switch so much, but he has a bad influence on me.
Yeah, Brown
His voice makes me drink.
Yeah, the Brown automatic rifle. Because again, the bar was already built in England, but it gave the Grand. Grand's basically a Lee Enfield originally.
I mean, yeah, basically is.
The
Yeah.
America took over and made slightly shitter, so they mass produce them.
I see. I honestly, I disagree. I argue the M1 Grand was better than the Lee Enfield.
But like I said, the other variant of it was this one, which is what close for the that one, which what the Kyrgyz still carried to this day. That fucking thing, and that had the
Yes, with
30
the
round
god.
barrel top feeder.
It's the Nambu.
yeah.
This I have a love-hate relationship with the Nambu. Like I
did-
love it because it is a great gun. I hate it aesthetically. Everything about how the Nambu looks makes me want to step off of a cliff.
It's true. My big thing with Nambu is where the sight is. The sight is.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just reading this one.
For me, it's namely just the top feed that just it makes me just want to kill myself. But like,
But yeah,
Yeah, I don't. I also don't like the guns top feed.
Like,
It's kind of
the thing, like, I'm old school. I argue like a gun should only be top fed if it's belt fed. You know, like,
Yeah.
But
yeah, like you see, you see the development of the boundary. You see the barracks start to come into it, and it's a rough design.
oh yeah,
yeah. There was like the little handles that were made like it was essentially just like a ring that had a handle on it that you'd slip around the belt of the 30 cal machine gun that was kind of like standard issue for
Mhm.
like marine squads, whatever, and that you could just carry that one still. You could it was so you could move while firing with it.
Yeah,
And I think I think that's a really neat little thing of innovation.
it is. To be fair, it is kind of cool.
it's kind of cool. Like I say, I do love the bar for its like.
What do you want,
power.
Hang on, what the fuck's that? Scroll up a minute. What was that?
Wait,
Why are you guys looking at?
Oh, that's pretty.
What?
Why are you looking at a bar?
The M19.
Because we got into discussion about what our
Browning
favorite like
automatic. Look
service
at that.
weapon was, and then we went to
Big ass
historical
ACOG.
service weapons.
where am I looking here?
Look at that.
Give me
Top row, second from the end on the right hand side.
What is that? Hold on a minute. Is that a?
that one.
That's the M1918
Oh,
Browning automatic rifle. That's pretty.
That's the
I
one.
like that.
No, because that's actually pretty.
I thought like a modern variation of it now.
You're
Like,
wrong.
knock that scope down to like a standard ACOG,
What?
and like I'd have that tomorrow. That's a pretty weapon.
Like see,
There you go.
Xbox, her lids are
There you go. See, move the ACOG to be a little bit more centered. I'll take it.
And that's ACOG laser,
Like, I-
laser combo.
We were watching.
Even then,
some-
I don't like my sights that far back.
Some
Like,
road rage
knock
shit,
that
right?
forward a
Some
little bit to be
fucking
more
back
center
row.
lined, and like I'll take that.
Oh, the reason I knew it wasn't her.
That one.
There you go. Perfection. Perfection. Like not fond of the color scheme.
Yeah, that's
That's a little bright for my tastes, but
a
know what?
wonky color scheme.
like you know what, can of spray paint, and that's that problem fucking solved. I can sort that myself in an hour.
Yeah,
Like-
they'll just run this year's shot show. Or last year's shot show, sorry.
Mm.
That.
I mean, somebody got
That's-
stabbed at
that's-
this year's
that's
shot
nice.
show.
Who the fuck would bring a knife to a gun show?
I don't know, but apparently it started like as an argument between two friends, and I think both of them were mildly drunk, and so one of the dudes just pulled out a knife and started stabbing his buddy.
That sounds about right, to be fair, for America.
I said black. It's got that weird front end here, which reminds you of the AK, tactical AK.
Yeah,
See, I don't mind it. I kind of fuck with it. I tell you what, it puts me in mind of the Farah from
Hold on,
Call of
hold
Duty
on,
Modern
hold on.
Warfare.
Yeah.
Hold on, what is this alcohol shotgun?
Alcohol shotgun?
Scroll down a little bit. Just a couple a row. Second row. Second or not now. Top row now. Far left.
It's a party thing for shooting alcohol in
What
these
is
days.
this?
It's dumb colored shit.
That's
Okay.
a dog shit idea. That's how you get alcohol
It's
poisoning.
alcohol poisoning 101.
Hmm. Like that's almost as retarded as fucking ass chugging.
That's
I'll speak- And speaking of ass chugging, there's an ass chug funnel.
What?
An ass chug funnel. For the Americans, that's butt chug funnel.
So there's a new version we I think the Ghost Counties at the moment. There's a Britannica up model.
Huh.
Still damn good. It's a hit with the sight's right there. Side.
See, I don't mind the sight, 'cause you know what? You're probably gonna hip fire that bitch anyway. To be fair, it's just the top load that I fucking hate.
I just don't like the top load in general. I think it makes the gun look just kind of look awesome.
Yeah, you know, like I'd rather side like side fed for that.
That like
You're the side variant of it, but you're not top fed for the whole reason for it. Well, so you could like have a low center mass when you're firing from it. So the magazine doesn't catch it to the ground.
Which you know makes sense. Like if I'm firing at prone, but like
yeah.
let's be fair, the Gurkhas just they're like the Terminators. They just walk and hip fire the bitch.
That's the reason why the M42 had that side belt here. That side
Yeah.
was for the same reason.
You know, like it made more sense. But...
Again,
You
for
know.
Good War 2, I do like the M42.
Oh,
Yeah.
the MG42 is fucking gorgeous.
Hitler's buzzsaw.
I mean,
that was mounted on the what do you call it? One of the early planes they used was the MG42.
it was, yes. It was, yes. I mean, I'm biased, like when it comes to German like LMGs, because like I'm partially, I'm a lot more fond of the dinner plate versus the MG42, but like the MG42 is still, it's iconic.
That, the typewriter.
That's the very bitch. Yep,
That's
the
Russian.
dinner plate.
Russian deep
Yeah.
Was that Russian?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I had it
yeah.
in my head. That was a German invention.
No,
Either
that
way,
that
it's
is
just
Russian.
it's better, you know, like because look at it.
It was a Russian variant they copied of us from when we had the original typewriter in India.
Which was
It's
yeah.
still just better in every way to the MG40. Don't get me. Get MG42 is iconic. The dinner plate is superior.
Yeah. There's a proper variant. I think if I get a variant of that somewhere. I've seen one.
You can, yes.
It is an iconic, like, early, like, heavy machine gun type build. I didn't
Oh,
buy the post on it.
Wait. Do either of you know about the American 180?
It rings a bell. I'd have to
It
see
is
it.
it is an LMG chambered in 22 LR that was meant to be used as crowd control.
180. You know what?
Yeah,
the 22.
Yes, that was meant to be used as crowd control.
I mean, it only fires 2, so like, yeah, it's less. That's a less than lethal round, so fair.
It's
Let's be fair. Let's be fair. You're more likely to be killed by a pepper ball gun than a 2. So like, fair.
almost cute. You know, essentially it's basically a carbine. It's a carbine. It's basically a pistol with a
Yeah.
on it.
And again, it's 2, so like, no
Yeah.
one's scared of it.
Have you seen the new Glock carbine conversion kit?
I have, yes.
I have not.
It's god awful.
Like a carbine again.
BINE.
Conversion.
Hang on. How far into the word have you gotten?
See.
ERSION.
hideous.
You know what? I don't hate it. Like, it makes sense. You just kind of clip the pistol in, job done. Like,
Yeah,
I don't hate it.
It's for the Glock automatic they built.
Yeah, again, like, you just kind of clip it in, job done. Like,
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
That's a new one that got released last year. With this variant.
I get it. I don't hate it. Like, I don't like the number of like the magazine holders that aren't really doing anything.
Mhm.
Like rip them out and give me a couple Picatinny's instead, and I'd prefer it. But like, I can see what they were going for of just kind of you clip the gun in, job done, you know, kind of a thing.
What's that? That's technically legal in America still.
It is, yes.
But another variant of it is this one, which I find quite interesting. It's this one. And that's another one that came out.
I'm not as fond, honestly. It's too simplistic. Like
basically-
that looks very breakable.
It is basically it's the German one for like an idea of like a broom handle.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
I'm not
that's
fond of
lightweight.
that. That looks That looks like if I shoulder that just a little wrong, the recoil's gonna snap the fucking stock. Like I don't trust that to hold up.
Well, that's recently come out as well by someone else.
See, I prefer that. You know, I kind of trust that not to snap in two after 2 fucking rounds.
Yeah. So I do look quite like
Yeah,
the way it's designed for weight balance anyway.
Yeah.
For it. Any other variants I've brought? I mean, that was this one here with the fucking pin barrel.
Which again, I don't hate the pin barrel idea for that. Like, I can see what they were going for.
Then there it is. The scorpion look. Or the
Oh god, not the fucking
I don't know
Scorpion
I
Drake.
don't know if it's Scorpion or try and do the what do you call it? The MP7.
The Dre.
It looks closer to the Scorpion because you can see they've purposely put like a scaling pattern on it, so I think they were aiming for Scorpion.
Yeah. I mean, I hate the Scorpion for different reasons because it's a shit gun.
Again, you know, I don't hate the Scorpion as much as a lot of people do. Like I agree it's a shit gun, but you know what? It has potential. You give a little bit of tweaking, and like you've got a pretty good firearm, like on paper.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, like
it was designed to fill the role between like SMG and actual battle rifle. But the problem is, it's one of those things that breaks so easily. And
you know, like make it have some more robust material so it doesn't just snap in two for fun. And like the Scorpion could be a bloody good weapon.
yeah.
See, even that, you know what? I don't mind it.
Full on Halo look.
Yeah, you know, like it's. I tell you what, it looks a lot like the alien battle rifle that gets used in XCOM 2 in particular.
Yeah, remember the early Alien, Aliens 2 battle rifle?
Yeah, a little bit like that as well. Yeah, like I don't hate it. I kind of vibe with it.
I don't know if it's but I've seen a more actual real version of that. That reminds me of something from like Destiny.
Do you know, it puts me right in mind of the Vector.
It does, yeah.
It's really, really similar to the Vector.
It does. I mean, the Vector's a good gun, but it's like it came out too late for the market.
Mm.
And that it's basically a shame of 9mm submachine gun.
It's effectively a Tech 9 with a stock.
Yeah,
Like,
probably like in that market you've got like the Tech 9, you've got the MP5 in that same market. You've got the Heckler & Koch UMP 45. It's in that same market as well. You know, all saturated, all very good guns. Where Vector is a good gun, but it's expensive compared to the options out there. You know, for like a 9mm like submachine gun type thing, it kind of like missed its mark.
that's what I argue the P90 is also in that category, personally. Like, I know what people would argue is more battle rifle. I argue it's an SMG, honestly, but
P90 rifle was the thing cross between like a true SMG into the battle rifle, purely because it was designed to be like a replacement for the what do you call it? refeeders, butt plugs.
Oh yeah, the AUG. Do you mean?
Yeah,
Oh.
York. It was trying to replace
Yeah.
like idea from that like for that niche role between like sniper rifle, machine gun, assault rifle type dynamic thing.
Yeah, and I argue it's better than the AUG.
I'm not quite
Like,
I do
I
the AUG.
prefer it.
I do like the
I
AUG.
don't. I fucking despise the AUG. But
And that. Now I prefer the new one that came out with the Picatinny rails rather than the fixed scope.
I mean, yeah, that is nice. Still a ball pop though, so
Yeah.
it's a piece of shit. No, like the P90 is the closest to a ball pop you can get where I go, yeah, I don't mind that. Like that weird like rear fed magazine thing. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not quite a ball pop, but it kind of is. But like it's different enough for me to like judge it differently.
Mhm.
Because unlike ball pops, it actually fucking works. Like it actually loads your ammunition into the fucking firing chamber.
The problem, like the stupid conversion kit for one of these things, right? I say it's stupid, but it's not at the same time, right? Is biggest problem with the P90 is that ridiculous top feeder, right?
Yeah.
For the best straight magazine, right? This is the extra variant, but there is like a real one of it. Is where they've got a conversion chamber now, where you basically claps on and allows for a standard stand mag to be used instead.
Huh.
Which I don't like. I'll be honest, I like the rear fed magazine that it has. I like that loading system.
The reason this come out
Like-
is the problem. The issue they had was in a mixed unit. It's a niche ammo, and that is standard amps. We couldn't make standardized magazines across all units doing ammo.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't do other P90 current setups. It's built this way. So, like, say someone who's got P90 links up with someone who's doing the M4 or the Scar L or the Scar H, they can swap
Yeah.
mags with each other and they get extra ammo when needed for combat.
Which like makes sense, but also like, like it's such a situational use thing to me. Like,
The only thing I have an issue with this particular one, it's got the same issue I have with the AUG, and that is there's no select switch on it. It's all done by Connect triggering. Like half full
Yeah.
single shot, full or full automatic, which I don't like. It works. Don't get me wrong, because I've used mine on my AUG.
yeah,
I just don't like it as a way of guaranteeing safe firing techniques.
like for me, the only thing I don't like about the P90 like it's just the grip system.
Yeah.
I really don't like the grip mount system with the two fucking circles. It's like, see, you just give me like a normal ass like pistol grip system.
Mhm.
I'd love it. Or like just again like a standard like rifle system, like grip system. I'd love it so much more. That weird ass double circle grip drives me fucking mad.
True, but again, the P90 was like I think it was like knit with the Marines and the Air Force idea of use. I was something light and
Yeah.
compact that could like fit in the plane or fit in the boat where you can easily put out and ready for active
Yeah.
combat.
Which it's the one of those things like I get why they did it that way. I
Yeah.
just I wish they just kept the grip standard. Just give me the normal ass grip rather than that weird double circle bullshit. And I argue it would have been a better gun, but
True. I mean that's I think it's like a model of the new variant coming out soon.
yeah.
I know that's from barrel fucking thing, so God knows. I guarantee someone's built that somewhere down the line.
Oh, probably. But
What?
anywho,
Yes, anywho.
think that's about enough fucking talking about assault rifle.
It's never enough.
Guns.
Yeah, like A, we've been talking about guns for like about an hour now, and
True.
B,
Yeah.
B, it's after midnight, and C, like I'd like to go hang out with my wife now, if that's okay with you, gentlemen.
No, it's not.
Well, tough, I'm gonna do it anyway.
You gotta stay online. You can't leave. It's illegal.
yes, I can. Like you dickheads were able to do a full show without me. You can do 10 minutes.
Anyhow, yeah, the program extends anyway because it's gone for like 3.5 hours, so we're
Yeah.
gonna have a standard
That's
run
it.
these days. So yeah,
Yeah, we tend to average about 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4 is about our.
okay, D&D Sunday.
Yep.
Will the parties eventually reach Wayback Cragmore Castle?
Uh, hopefully,
And not
I
die?
know.
With luck.
I know. Like the session we're gonna be having. It's just mostly just gonna be us like fucking turning in quests and stuff. At least I
That's it. We
think.
need to like go turn in the quest to get quest rewards. We're gonna need to do a resupply while we're at it.
Yeah, I need more explosives.
Pick up like probably like explosives, like healing supplies, that kind of a thing. Because I can
mean-
tell you for free, our healing spells are not gonna cut it.
Yeah, I mean,
So
if
we'll want to pick up some potions.
me and you have the most money, so I will pick up explosives and you pick up the healing potions.
That makes sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might and about a little summon for myself while I'm at it. We'll
enough.
see on the day. But oh no, I have something very special in mind. I have
Oh God, that's
I
not
have
good.
a plan. I've had a plan for a while, but I've been waiting for the right moment for it to become sensible. And I think we're approaching that moment. But to make it really sensible, I need to do a little upgrade to my current setup to make that really make sense.
Yeah.
So I might see about doing that. Depending on if it's financially viable or not at the time.
Fair enough.
So, we'll do that. And then fucking once we've got our supplies figured out and we fucking handed in our quests, fucking sort out our affairs, all that kind of business, get all our affairs in order, make sure we've filled out the paperwork for like next of kin notification and shit in case of our deaths.
Yeah.
Then we can assault Cragmore. And
Yeah.
So
that'll be that.
So your funeral arrangements,
Yeah, make pre-arrangements, like where we want to be buried, next of kin, wills, that kind of shit, like there's probably a lawyer somewhere in Phandalin. If not, we know there's a priest at the very least.
Yeah.
I think they're allowed to notarize wills, probably. I don't fucking know.
I think the mayor can do it, I think. Or the magistrate would be Siegfried.
And or a sheriff. I think I'm pretty sure in the medieval period, sheriffs could
Yeah, sheriff,
sign off on wills, I believe.
yeah, sheriff acted as a magistrate until the magistrate turned up.
Yeah, so like a sheriff should be allowed to sign off on that.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll burn that bridge after we cross it. Honestly, I think that makes more sense. Really, burn the bridge after we cross it, and
Yeah,
job done.
that was sorted out. Also, do you have the new forge built and tested?
We do,
Oh.
yes. It makes terrifying noises, and I don't like it, but it's fine. I'll get used to it.
Yeah.
I'm lying. I'm gonna just buy fire bricks and keep using the coal one. Like, I don't like gas. Gas freaks me out. But like, it's the most paranoid gas is gonna explode. It took me a long time to get used to fucking gas lighters. Okay, like I don't like gas. Gas freaks me out.
It does make hell of a noise.
Even if it didn't make noise, I'd still be equally as stressed because I'm really paranoid about gas. But
It's only a small bomb.
yeah, the fact that it explodes in general is kind of my problem. All right, the fact that like if you throw a battery a little too hard, it explodes is bad enough to me. Okay, like like batteries only explode a little bit, and I'm always worried about dropping batteries. Right, never mind fucking something that can take a wall out. If it can take
Yeah.
down the wall of a building, it can kill me. So like, gas scares me, but it's fine.
So yeah, hopefully those videos will start once the snow fucks off.
Yeah, like I went out to the car earlier to get a bottle of soda, and like the snow had fucked off. So
I definitely think I'm going to buy that fucking like shed thing.
I mean, it's probably an idea.
Yeah, hopefully those videos will be getting started soon with Louis Vox's Vega as narrator.
Mhm.
As he tries to explain the wonderful world of blacksmithing and why it's so lost.
Mm.
Back.
It will be, as the children say, a laugh.
Yes.
It will be what the young people call a Skibberey,
Fuck
Ohio
off.
Riz vibe.
Shut the fuck up.
Because it's gonna be full of the 6, 7. and-
I have firearms. I will use them.
Yeah, please do.
See, you people are just jealous because my wife has gotten me to be like hip and youth by introducing me to all the TikTok trends.
No, I've heard a conversation which told you to shut the fuck up with that shit.
Good.
You guys are just jealous because I'm out getting mine. Like,
I think I'm gonna fucking the fucking podcast a single.
no, Echo's still single.
I think I had that girl.
Yeah.
I had that Canadian woman. Or did they break up?
You know.
That happened a while ago.
Yeah, that was like last year.
Yeah, that happened in December.
No one
Yeah,
told
like
me
maybe.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell anybody because y'all would make fun of me for it. So I just fucking.
You're single. Ha ha. See,
Fuck
like he
you.
was right.
Plus, this is really.
that. We made fun of you regardless of whether you're single or not.
Yeah, like you're getting bullied either way, dickhead. Fucking. Yeah, but maybe if the two of you like I don't know, like sorted out those yee ass haircuts, you know, maybe y'all would have some maidens on your staffs.
Yes, this comes from a guy with a mop top.
Yeah, and I still got bitches. Like I got a mop top, and I still got me a woman who likes my mop top. So like
Well,
maybe if y'all sorted out those yee ass haircuts.
Hey, speaking of which, you still owe me. You still owe me for that.
Well, maybe if you sorted out that yee ass haircut you got, I could get a maiden on your staff.
Fuck you.
It's gonna be fucking Dark Angels, isn't it? Oh yeah.
I'm not that mean.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I wouldn't wish that woman on my worst fucking enemy, and I've been tempted.
Templey.
Templey's not my worst enemy.
He's not.
No. Templey hasn't actually attempted to kill me before.
Not on purpose, maybe.
He's a mild annoyance at best.
Yeah.
I was thought Jonathan because that dog Templey getting with a King Corso. Fucking hell.
Yeah. That's honestly that with any luck that mess will sort itself out, mate. Fucking
What is it?
one of Templey's friends has acquired a cane corso. No, more accurately, one of Templey's friends' sons has acquired a cane corso.
Yes.
What is that?
A big fuck off dog.
Oh,
A dog that is about the size of a fucking horse.
And with
Oh.
a 5 kilo 10-year armor.
Yes.
And God, Templey's gonna get himself killed, isn't he?
Probably. If we're lucky. He will get eaten by a cane corso.
Anyway, folks. Yep. See you Sunday for the D&D. So good night. Good luck.
Thank you for joining us, and we will catch you all on the next one.
Have a good one, y'all.